Alright, and we're back with a lot more Library of Ruina. We have a couple abnormalities. Well, we have Hod's abnormality, but as soon as we do that, that should unlock Netzak's. But before we do that, what I want to do is... No. We have his cards already. Yep, we have that one. I want to work on getting all of hers done. We'll get a Book of Olga, which seems to be another rare card. And then we'll give that to Hod, and then we'll have a couple more cards to kind of give to other characters too. So, let's see. Let's run... Should be this one right here. Okay, even though it says that we don't have any more of those. Oh wait, what? There we go. Send this invitation. Okay, we're just gonna send our best team at the moment. I want to try to get okay, we should wrap this up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and start with Bleed. Guardian with you. Getting some low rolls. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop that on him just to keep his health up. So let's see. I could try to counter that. That would be my only move. And then we brawl with the I will end you. Okay, Meek is down. He's down. Okay, so it's essentially just like 3-on-1 at the moment. Pulsation, sure. Oh my goodness, come on, chair. What are we doing? Okay, they got us some decent books. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, why not? Just to get some extras. We always use more cards. And we got it. Nice. At the end of a scene, you restore 1 light and draw 1 page if the card hand is empty. Ooh. I don't want to put that on my main character, to be honest with you. Yeah, honestly? There you go. You can have that one now. What do we want to fill this deck with? I like the idea of discard, but I don't feel like I have any card draws, so I want to play around with that when I get something better. Well, we obviously go with Commandeering. That one seems like a really good card. Shocking Blow seems really good. Three to 6, discard a page. Again, I must have discard later. Okay. Okay, we're not quite done. We still need to work on Rain because he's still got 2 more pages for us. And we got plenty of Book of Walters, so we're fine. Okay, so Rain is the guy in the back here. Okay, we already got 1 stagger. Nice. Get fucked. Okay, so she's down to 1 stagger health, and Mika's already down. Great. In the scene, if Lara didn't deal damage, lose. That's still early to do that. There's a stagger. Olga's down. Okay, so Brawl doesn't do anything if there's no cards in the hand. That's good to know. Possessing the Heart of Aspirations to Abnormality page, 5%. Okay, great. Okay, so where are you? You're right here. There's our 2 pages. Great. So that should be everyone, right? Yep. Honestly, there's really not that significant of an increase to do that. So what kind of deck do we want with you? Actually, I need to do one thing. You had... should be somewhere right around here. Lulu's page. Equip all those, please. Combat pages. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this one. Odds team. Red shoes. Alright, so what do we got? The damned red shoes got red over people's blood. Those who saw the shoes would chop each other's ankles to wear them, blinded with desires. Prioritize target with bleed. And, can I look at the other one now? Okay, so... the right shoe prioritizes people with bleed. Inflict 2 bleed on the next scene. Gain 5 power. Okay, so we're gonna want to try to take care of this guy first. Oh, your deck is terrible right now. I need to fix that. Go ahead and put that on hot for right now. So it's going for you. There we go. And with the fucking shocking blow. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to pay attention to the face. I'm stupid. Okay, you're coming at me with recovery equal to bleed. Okay. And there's a stagger. And the kill.
안녕. 이번에도 따끈따끈한 책 대령이요.
Hello, hello. Got some fresh books for you.
안녕 롤랑. 매번 수고가 많네.
Hi, Roland. You're working hard as always.
그러게 말이야. 어디에 도서관장님이 이런 노고를 거하게 치해주면 좋겠는데.
You tell me. If only our Miss Head Librarian would appreciate all his hard work with a huge reward or anything.
엔젤라와는 잘 지내고 있어?
How are you doing with Angela, by the way?
그럭저럭. 가끔 무서울 때도 있는데 나름 할만해.
So, I guess. She can be scary at times, but I can live with it.
엔젤라는 너와 이야기할 때가 제일 편해 보이더라.
Angela seems to be the most comfortable when she's talking with you.
그런가? 하긴 지금까지 만난 사서들은 모두 엔젤라를 싫어하는 것 같으니.
Really? To be fair, all the librarians I've met so far did seem to despise Angela.
전에 말했었지. 그건 그거고 이건 이거다라고.
You told me before about your motto of that's that and this is this, right?
아무래도 난 그러지 못하겠어.
I've been thinking, and I don't think I can follow that.
그렇다면 엔젤라를 마냥 미워해야만 하는데 무조건적인 증오를 쏟아낼 수가 없어.
I'd have to loathe Angela with all my being, but I just can't bring myself to bear any unconditional hatred towards her.
아이쿠, 복잡한 길로 들어섰네.
Oh boy, that took a turn.
그 이후로는 역시 엔젤라도 엔젤라 나름의 아픔이 있기 때문에.
I'm guessing it's because Angela's had her fair share of tragic history and stuff.
맞아. 누구나 저마다의 사정이 분명 있어.
That's right.
당장에 나쁜 짓을 저질렀어도
Everyone has their own stories, even if someone is committing bad things right now.
단편적인 행동만을 보고 판단하고 싶지 않아.
I don't want to judge them based solely on the snippets I see of them.
그래서 난 이해해보려고 해.
So I try to understand them in depth.
아주 천사네 천사. 예소드나 넷자우도 너처럼 상냥하면 얼마나 좋을까.
Man, you're an angel. Wish Yasad and Netzak were half as kind as you.
내가 좋은 사람 같아?
Do I look like a good person to you, Roland?
그건 모르겠네. 상냥한 사람과 좋은 사람인 것은 별개라.
Don't know about that. Kind and good aren't exactly one and the same.
그렇지. 난 좋은 사람은 아니었어.
Is that so? Wasn't really a good person, you see.
나 혹시 말쿠트가 말하던 첫 번째, 두 번째 삶에 대한 이야기인가?
Oh, is this about your first and second lives? I remember Malkuth talking about them.
말쿠트는 그렇게 말했구나.
I see. That's how Malkuth put it.
맞아. 내 첫 번째 삶은
Yeah, you're right.
적이었어.
My first life was a tragic one.
다들 그런 것 같더라. 인류를 치유하기 위해서 연구를 했다며?
That seems to be the case with everyone here. You were all doing research to cure humanity, right?
나 때문에 죽은 사람이 많아.
So many people were killed because of me.
네? 네가 사서로서 전투를 잘하고 있다고는 해도 예전에 누군가를 죽일 만한 냄새는 풍기지 않는데.
Huh? I'm usually pretty good at fighting as a librarian, but you don't smell like a serial killer or anything.
그래 보여? 난 내가 직접 죽인 거라고 생각해.
Do I? Still think I'm directly responsible for their deaths.
내가 머리에 밀고 있어. 우리가 어떤 실험을 하고 있고
I snitched to the head
동시에 끔찍한 짓을 저지르고 있다고.
about the experiments we were doing and about the atrocious things we were committing.
그렇게 머리에서 파견한 조율자가 연구실에 들이닥치고 많은 동료가 죽었어.
They sent an arbiter to the laboratory and killed so many of my colleagues.
난 그 사실을 알고 차마 견딜 수 없어서 극단적인 선택을 했고.
When I heard the news, I couldn't take it anymore, so I took my own life.
무슨 일이 벌어졌길래?
What happened there?
난 말쿠트, 예소드, 네짜우가 연구실에서 죽는 모습을 지켜봐야만 했어.
I had to watch as Malkuth, Yasad, and Netzak died horrible deaths in that laboratory.
그리고 실험에 참여해서 죽은 한 아이도.
And what happened to a young boy who participated in the experiment?
그것뿐만이 아니야. 사람들에게 약물을 투여하고 그 변화와 부작용을 기록하기도 했지.
That's not all. We injected people with drugs and recorded the changes and side effects they made.
도시 안에서?
Then the city?
아니, 연구실은 외곽에 있었어. 머리에 눈을 피하기 위해서.
No, the laboratory was in the outskirts to avoid a head in its eyes.
역시 롤랑 네가 생각해도
Now you can
난
see.
전혀 좋은 사람은 아니지.
Now you can see that I'm not a good person at all, right?
아니, 내가 지금 인상 찌푸린 건 이해가 안 가서야.
No, it's not that. I'm frowning because one thing about the story I don't understand.
사람 몇 명 죽이고 연구 좀 한다고 머리에 조율자가 직접 행차했다고? 그것도 도시 내부가 아니라 외곽에서.
The head bothered to dispatch an arbiter just to take care of a research project that got some people killed when it took place in the outskirts, outside the city limits.
이 부분이 말이 안 되는데. 조율자가 확실했어?
This part doesn't make sense. Are you really sure it was an arbiter?
난 그렇다고 들었어. 실제로 로보토미에서 두 번째 삶을 부여받고 알게 된 사실로도 그렇고.
That's what I heard. Matches what I learned in Lobotomy Corp during my second life, too.
내 머리로는 납득이 안 가는군.
It's still too hard for me to believe.
롤랑은 역시 이상한 곳에서 고민하는구나.
You're pondering over
배신자라 매도할 줄 알았는데.
You're pondering over odd things, Roland. Thought you landbasked me for being a traitor.
그거야 뭐 내가 살아온 곳에서 배신은 비일비재했으니까.
Well, betrayals happen on a daily basis where I used to live.
게다가 진짜 배신은 더 잔혹하지.
Besides, real betrayals tend to be a lot more cruel.
호드 넌 둥지 출신이었던 거야?
Are you from one of the nests, Hod?
둥지에서 태어나고 둥지에서 학교를 나왔어.
Yeah, I was born in a nest and went to school in a nest.
다른 사서들도?
And the other librarians are too?
대부분이 그래. 뒷골목과 외곽 출신이 있긴 하지만 2명 정도야.
Most of them are. There's one from the back streets and one from the outskirts, but that's about it.
다들 엘리트였구만. 어쩌다 이렇게 기구한 삶을 살게 됐을까?
Damn, you guys were all elites, huh? I gotta wonder how you ended up living such miserable lives.
근데 또 둥지의 삶을 내비두고 외곽의 연구실에 가서 일할 정도면 마냥 샌님이라고 하기도 못하네. 다들 강단이나 배짱은 있었구만.
And you all had the drive to leave behind the comfort of living in a nest for a research facility in the outskirts. It must have taken some determination. My bad for calling you a bunch of spineless snobs.
열의도 가득했었지. 그리고 난 그들의 열정을
We were full of
배신한
passion.
거야.
We were full of passion too, which I ended up betraying.
그 말인즉슨 엔젤라를 무턱대고 싫어할 수 없다는 이유는 자기 변명인 건가?
That means the reason you can't blindly hate Angelo is mostly an excuse for yourself?
그런가 봐. 나도 한때 큰 잘못을 했지만
I guess. I made a huge mistake once, but
지금은 더 나아지고 싶어. 더 나은 사람이 되고 싶어.
I want to be better now.
누구나 그럴 수 있을 거라 생각해.
Jesus Christ. I want to become a better person. I'm sure everyone wants to.
하지만 동시에 엔젤라를 용서할 수 없는 마음이 있어.
At the same time, a part of my mind still can't forgive Angela.
벌써 이틀이나 소모했어.
We've already spent 2 days on this stalemate.
생각보다 꽤 버텨주네.
They're holding up much better than I expected.
당연하지. 우리가 잠들려고 하면 손손이 잠들 줄 알았어?
Of course we are. You really think we'd go to sleep just because you told us to?
시간 문제란다.
However, it's only a matter of time.
그리고 그 시간이 너에게 제일 중요한 거지.
And time is what matters to you most right now.
직원들 피해가 너무 심해.
Our employees have sustained too much damage.
재생과 가동률도 한계야.
The regenerators are at their limits too.
난 너무나도 오랜 시간을 견뎌왔기 때문에 하루 이틀은 마치 찰나같이 보낼 수 있었어.
I put up with play for such a long time. I could pass a day or two in an instant.
하지만 최근의 이 이틀은 너무나 길게 느껴지네.
But the last 2 days have felt so long and slow.
엔젤라,
너의 개인적인 욕망에서 비롯된 더러운 행동은 뜻에 다시 못할 것이다.
Angela, your filthy deed born out of your personal desire shall never be brought to fruition.
전과는 다르단다, 개구라야. 에고라는 것을 몰랐을 때와는 다르지.
Circumstances are no longer the same as before, Kabora. I am now aware of the existence of ego and its capabilities.
복지팀과 징계팀 직원 전원이 당했습니다.
All employees from the welfare and disciplinary teams have fallen.
어차피 너희는 계획대로 7일간의 빛을 부리지 못해.
You'll never get to spend the light for those 7 days you all planned.
아무리 오래 버텨봐야 4일?
It would last, perhaps 4 days at most,
그리고 나는 이 3일간의 빛밖에 못 얻는 거야.
and I'd be left with only 2 or 3 days light worth of light for
뭐가
myself.
되었던 서로에게 좋지 않은 결과일 뿐이지.
In any case, none of us will have won this battle.
요점이 뭐지?
What is your point?
한 가지 제안을 할게.
I'd like to make a proposal.
난 살고 싶거든.
I want to live, you see.
엔젤라는 거래를 제안했어. 그리고 그 제안에 많은 세피라들이 반대했지.
Angela offers us a deal, and many of the Sephiroth were against it.
세피라?
Sephiroth?
세피라는 로보토미 때 지정사서들의 호칭이었어.
Oh, that's what the librarians were called back in Lobotomy Corp.
도서관에 잠들어 있던 9명의 지정사서들 말이야.
The 9 librarians sleeping on each floor, you know?
그렇군. 하긴 다들 반대하는 것 같더라. 그래서 엔젤라를 싫어하는 거고.
I see. Now, the ones I met didn't seem too happy with this job. Guess that's why you all hate Angela so much.
나와 말코트, 예소드, 네짱, 그리고 호크만은 반대했어.
Me, Malkuth, Yasad, Netzak, and Hakma were the ones opposing her offer.
나머지 4명은 찬성을 했다는 거군. 완전히 엔젤라 편이 없는 건 아니었네.
That means the other 4 approved it. Angela wasn't completely alone, huh?
적극적인 찬성까지는 아니었어. 보류라고 생각하는 게 맞을 거야.
To be fair, they weren't actively supporting it. It was more of a deferral.
근데 잠깐. 엔젤라는 더 나아질 수 있다고 생각하면서 왜 반대를 한 거야?
One sec. Why were you against her offer if you thought she could eventually become a better person?
웃기지? 난 그 와중에도 내가 죽음으로써 모든 것을 내려놓고 속죄할 수 있다고 생각했던 거야.
It's silly, I know. Even in the middle of that, I was thinking I could repent for my sins with death.
잠깐 또 잠깐. 그 엔젤라가 망쳤다는 계획이란 게 완료되면 다들 죽는 거였어?
Hold on, you what now? You were supposed to die at the end of this plan Angela ruined?
우리는 모두 작동 정지가 되고 수건을 이룬 채 잠이 들므로써 끝나야 했거든.
Yep, the whole thing was meant to end with us shutting down, falling in eternal slumber knowing that our long-desired wish was fulfilled.
다들 섬뜩한 생각을 태연히 하고 있었구만.
Jeez, you're all ready to really accept a morbid fate like that?
롤랑은 늘 이상한 곳에서 놀라네. 마지막까지도 도망쳤던 나를 비난할 줄 알았는데.
You're always surprised at the oddest details, Roland. I thought you'd blame me for running away from my problems even at the end.
아니 뭐 그건 자연스럽고 당연한 거라. 난 생각보다 강한 사람이 아니라 이해는 갔거든.
Nah, that's a totally natural reaction in my opinion. I'm not a very strong or spirited person, so I get why you'd do it.
정리하면 엔젤라를 막을 때는 너에게 주어진 최후의 속죄라 생각해서 반대했지만 지금 좀 생각해보니 엔젤라를 지켜봐도 될 것 같다.
So, in summary, you objected to Angela's offer at first because you wanted to forfeit your own life as the last step for your atonement. Now that you've had time to think things over, you're willing to give Angela a chance.
맞아. 나에게는 꽤 무겁고 힘든 이야기였는데 간단하게 정리를 잘하네.
Yeah, that's about right. It was a rather heavy topic for me, but you summed it up neatly.
뭐 관계자가 아닌 입장에서 볼 때는 어쩔 수 없이 가볍게 바라볼 수 있게 되더라.
Well, things are bound to seem lighter from an outsider perspective.
그래도 이야기를 들어준 덕분에 나도 정리할 수 있게 됐어.
Thanks for listening anyways.
들어줘서 고마워.
Help me sort through my thoughts, too.
천만에요. 이것도 제 일 중 하나 아닙니까?
You're welcome, miss. All part of my work. Okay, the floor of literature realization leveled up. One assistant librarian, now have access to new abnormality pages. We have glitter. At the start of a scene, each enemy is a lord at 50% chance. Lord enemies prioritize this librarian as a target and deal 2 to 4 damage with attacks. Gain 1 to 2 power in clashes against lord enemies. Okay. All characters apply twice as many stacks of bleed. And single ally slash damage gain 1 to 3 power. Take 2 to 5 stagger damage when a slash attack does not connect. Okay. can grab one of those, why not? The only thing that's gonna suck is with Netzach, we don't have... No, we have another one we can grab. We give him a Walter Spage, which should give him another attack. So what does he currently have? The save fixer page, which is... Okay, so he should have another attack. Let's see what he does. You go into the book of Child of the Galaxy. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what this guy's about. Pebble, restore 10% of HP at the start of a scene. Does not activate a current HP is 1. HP does not go below 1. Becomes staggered upon taking lethal damage. The two scenes recover HP equal to the current HP of another ally. If all allies have 1 HP at the start of the scene, die. Okay. At the start of a scene, if an ally has with 1 HP, including self, if there's an ally with 1 HP, including self, all characters lose 10% of their max HP. Okay, so we essentially just need to take these guys down at the same time. And we can't target him. So they're coming at us with 1 dodge, 3 to 6 damage with 2 fragile, and just some decent damage. So why don't we do... We can dodge all of that, and you're coming from me over here, which we could probably do that. Okay, so they should both be staggered for this turn, which means I can go kind of ham on these guys. Nice. Okay, so they're both down. Suppress the Child of the Galaxy. That wasn't too hard.
그거 알아요? 예술은 술과 떼놓을 수 없는 거.
Hey, did you know that art is inseparable from alcohol?
그렇지. 예술은 번뜩임이라고들 하더라고.
Oh yeah, I heard that. They say art is all about flashes of inspiration, right?
당신 꽤 저랑 통하는 게 있네요.
You know it. Maybe we're on the same page after all.
아, 이건 또 새로운 술이네. 압생트?
Oh, you brought a different booze this time. Absinthe?
이게 또 예술과 뗄래야 뗄 수 없는 술이라고 하더라고요.
This is a liquor with the legacies that's so deeply tied to art it's almost legendary.
맡은 분야가 예술인 만큼 일을 더 잘하기 위해 이 정도의 자극은 필요하죠.
Since I'm in charge of arts, I could use some stimulation to work like a real artist.
이거 꽤 독한데? 그래도 매력적이야.
This one's pretty strong, but it's charming nonetheless.
근데 우리 저번처럼 엔젤라한테 벌 받으면 어떡하냐?
If Angela scolds us like last time now,
그건 그때 가서 생각하자고요.
we could worry about that later.
좋지. 그리고 말 편하게 해도 돼.
It works for me. By the way, I just thought I'd mention there's no need to worry about courtesy and stuff with me.
당신에게는 이렇게 말하는 게 제일 편해요.
I'd say it's more comfortable to me to go with courtesy.
편하실 대로.
Alright then.
봐요. 이 초록색 빛의 술. 도시의 예술도 미술과 같아요.
Look at this glowing green liquor. Like the arts of the city.
자극적일 뿐인 모방. 모방의 모방인 거죠.
Imitations that are provocative, but nothing else. Imitations of imitations, in fact.
오히려 원본이라는 것에 의미가 있는지 모르겠어요. 저도 결국 무언가의 모방일 테니까요.
What the hell? That's weird. One second, just trying to fix one stupid thing apparently I did. Okay, though I don't see any point in being original either. Likely someone or something else's imitation too.
애초에 도시에서 원본이니 예술이니 의미가 있을지 모르겠다.
As if stuff like originality or arts even matters in the city in the first place.
예술가라 칭하는 놈들은 죄다 또라이들이야.
All those self-proclaimed artists are nutcases.
기존보다 강한 자극이 들어오면 예술이라고 착각하는 것 같아. 내가 이 술을 예술이라 느끼는 것처럼.
You seem to be mistaking any stimulation that's stronger than usual for art, just like how I'm praising this drink as a work of art.
그렇다면 피아니스트는 얼마나 강한 자극이었던 걸까요?
The pianist must have been one hell of a stimulant then.
회색 도시의 권태를 깨운 소름 끼칠 만큼 아름다운 음악이었다던데.
I heard that its music was a hair-raising masterpiece that awoke this great city from its... Inui? I don't know even how you say that.
여태껏 없던 강렬한 자극이었던 것이.
Well, the intensity was unprecedented, that's for sure.
아직도 몇몇은 그 지독한 술의 숙취에서 헤어나오지 못하고 있고.
And some are still hungover from that performance, like they were slammed with a real strong booze.
당신은요?
How about you?
나도 아직 그 숙취 절여져 있는 상태이려나?
You must have been one of them, I
그런
suppose.
음악은 듣도 보도 못했거든.
I've never heard of that kind of music before.
근데 보기보다 예술이 마음에 드나 봐.
I guess you're taking a liking to arts, seeing as you're talking about all this?
만약 다른 삶을 살 수 있었다면 전 그림을 그리고 살지 않았을까 싶어요.
True, if I could choose to live a different life, I might have been a painter or something.
그림이라.
Painter, huh?
감정을 마음껏 소리내지 않고 조용히 쏟아낼 수 있잖아요.
I'd be able to quietly express all my emotions on the painting.
그저 그렇게 만족하며 살 수 있었을지도.
Maybe I could have lived a humble life just like that.
그런 내자가 어쩌다 인류의 치료라는 거창한 일에 발을 담그게 됐을까?
And how did a modest man like yourself end up getting involved in something as grandiose as curing humanity?
그러게요. 저도 모르겠어요. 어떤 사람에게 힘이 되어주고 싶었나 봐요.
It really is a mystery. I'm not even sure. I think I wanted to be help to someone.
어떤 사람? 반해버린 첫사랑 그런 걸까나?
Ooh, someone? Perhaps a first love?
사랑이었을까요? 그렇다고 해도 이루어지지 못했을 사랑이었겠죠.
Was it love really? Even if it were, it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
그래도 희망을 붙잡고 있었어요. 저로 인해 무언가 나아질 수 있다고.
I'm still holding on to the hope that I can make something better.
내가 내 삶을 놓으면 누군가 더 큰 희망을 줄 수 있다고.
That if I let go of my life, I can bring a bigger hope to some other person.
그래서 연구에 발을 디뎠고 엔젤라에게 반대했죠.
That's why I participated in the research. That's why I stood against Angela.
슬슬 이 교착 상태를 끝내도 되지 않겠어?
Isn't it about time we ended this stalemate?
나흘째야. 이 이상 시간을 끈다면 너희 모두를 바로 처분할 수밖에 없어.
We're at the dawn of the fourth day. If you were to drag on any further, I'll be left with no choice but to terminate all of you instantly.
난 찬성이야. 어차피 이대로는 승산도 없어.
I'm with you on this one. We're never going to be able to beat you at this rate.
이런 어정쩡한 반푼이 빛을 완성하자고 칼을 휘둘러 온 게 아니야.
I didn't fight to spread only a meager half of the light.
개구라, 어떻게 저 말에 찬성할 수 있어? 모든 것을 잃을 수도 있다고.
Gabora, how could you agree with her? We might lose everything.
나도 찬성할게. 에녹의 죽음은 이렇게 어중간한 의미를 가지면 안 돼.
I'm with Angela too. Enoch's death deserves a better meaning than his half-baked light.
전 모든 것을 잃을 수 있는 도박은 하지 않습니다.
I'm not willing to gamble with everything we've worked for.
엔젤라, 네 말대로면 지금까지 이곳에서 죽어간 직원들도 되살아날 수 있다는 거야?
Say, Angela, if what you're saying is true, does that mean the employees who died in this place can come back as well?
그래. 너희와 직원들은 새로운 몸을 얻고 깨어나게 되지.
Indeed, you and your employees will wake up with brand new bodies.
그렇다 해도 우리와 직원들이 겪은 고통이 잊혀지는 건 아니야.
It doesn't erase all the pain we and the employees went through.
우리들의 노력도.
And all our hard work too.
이 거래가 성사된다고 하더라도 잠시 결과만을 유보시킬 뿐이다.
Even as the deal were to be put through, it would only delay the inevitable.
네가 우리를 또다시 배신하지 않을까 어떻게 믿지?
How can we trust you not to betray us yet again?
배신? 웃기지도 않아.
Betray? Don't be absurd.
우리가 예전에 한 번이라도 이 빛을 어떻게 할지 사이좋게 약속이라도 한 적 있었어?
Have we ever once gathered around a table calmly discussing what we should do with this light?
없었지. 그러니 이번에 약속을 하게 된다면 지키도록 할게.
We haven't. I'll make sure to keep this promise though.
너희의 입장에서나 내 입장에서나 온전한 빛이 필요해.
Both you and I require the light in this whole, albeit for different
난
reasons.
지금 당장이라도 이 빛을 사용할 수 있지만 가능하다면 온전한 빛을 원하거든.
I could use up this residue of light left for me right now, but I'd much rather have all of it.
더 살아가고 싶어. 너희는 이대로 죽을지 어떨지는 몰라도 난 살고 싶어.
So I'd like to live more. I don't care if you want to die or not. I'm going to live my own life.
그리고 알아가고 싶어. 세상과 도시를 알아가고 싶어.
And I'd like to learn more about the city and about this world I live in.
엔젤라,
빛을 다시 온전히 회수하게 될 때,
Once we've reclaimed all the light,
그때가 되면 너희들 의지대로 나를 심판해도 좋아.
you are free to lay judgment upon me when the time comes.
물론 나도 다시 맞서겠지만
Though I won't sit back, of course.
내 거래의 제한은 여기까지야.
That is all I have to offer.
반대 의견이 없다면 진행하도록 할게.
No one objects. I'll proceed with it right away.
난 또다시 파수.
Okay, I actually had to be right back.
널 지켜볼 거다.
shall become a sentinel once more and watch your every action.
보아하니 의견은 취합된 것 같구나.
It appears we have all come to an agreement.
나도 이대로 끝낼 생각은 없으니 걱정하지 마.
Don't worry, I have no plans to let this be the end.
삶이 다시 한번 너희를 부를 테니
Life will call out.
잠시
Life will call out to you once.
눈 감아둬.
Jesus Christ, come on. Life will call out to you once again, so take a nap until then. The breaks in the speech is what kills me, because I think they're done and they're never done.
쉽게 죽고 싶다고 입에 담는 사람들은 전부 거짓말이에요.
Whoever says out loud they want to die is lying.
누구보다 살고 싶어서 오히려 죽고 싶다고 말해버리는 거죠.
They actually want to live more than anyone, so they express that urge in one way or another.
하지만 정말 죽을 수 있는 사람은 누구보다 조용하게 사라져버려요.
On the other hand, if someone is genuinely willing to die, they'll end up disappearing silently.
엔젤라가 살고 싶다고 말했을 때 느꼈어요.
When Angela said she wanted to live, I felt something within me,
저도 살고 싶다고.
that I want to live too.
죽고 싶은 사람 어디 있겠냐?
No one really wants to die, man.
죽기 직전에 다들 후회하는 것 같더라고.
They all seem to regret it moments before death.
뭐 대부분 그때쯤이면 돌이키지 못하지만
Well, it's usually too late for them by the time they realize that.
잘 아시네요.
And you seem well versed in that kind of stuff.
직업 성격상 그런 일을 몇 번 봐왔단 말이지.
You get to see all kinds of people when you work as a fixer.
살고 싶다는 절박함을 봤을 때
When I saw that desperation to live,
제가 로보토미에서 지키지 못한 많은 직원의 죽음이 스쳐갔어요.
I was reminded of the many employees who died right in front of my eyes back in Lobotomy Corp.
인류를 구하고자 한다면서 당장 눈앞에 있는 사람은 구하지 못하는 게
It's ironic how we were trying.
아이러니예요.
It's ironic how we were trying to save humanity, yet couldn't save the people right next to us.
그리고 생각하게 되더라고요. 만약 제가 앞으로 더 살아갈 수 있다면 무엇을 하고 싶을까 하는 생각을요.
That's when I thought, if I could live more, what would I want to do?
좋은 생각이지. 다음을 생각한다는 것.
It's a good idea to think about your next move, yeah.
롤랑은 어때요? 이곳에서 자유로워지면 다시 해결사 일을 하나요?
How about you, Roland? Are you going back to being a fixer once you're free?
뭐 그건 차차 생각해봐야지. 아직 난 갈 길이 멀었으니.
Well, I still have to think more on that. Still have a long way to go.
서로 힘내보자고.
Let's give it our best shot.
자, 우선은 건배.
All right, here's us.
좋네요. 건배.
I can toast to that, all right. Here's to us. Okay, so what do we got? Pebble. Start of each scene, 3 random pages in hand gain Pebble status. Excludes on play pages. Recovers 3 to 7 HP when using pages with Pebble. Lose 1 to 3 HP when using pages without the Pebble. Single ally, dice power +1. On death, all characters will take 50% of their character's max HP as damage. That sounds terrible. Why would I ever want to use that? For 3 scenes, all allies recover 10% of their max HP at the start of the scene. That sounds really good, though. And we got to Urban Plague. Scene 4. He says I don't have a disease.
셀마, 내 덕분에 남부지부장 자리를 지켰으니 은혜를 갚아야 하지 않겠어?
Thelma, dear. It's all thanks to me that you can keep your position as head of the Southern Branch. So maybe you should return some of that favor, no?
알아, 그런 거래였지.
I know that was the deal.
이번에는 무엇을 원하나?
What do you want this time?
너희 애들로 이 목록에 적은 것들을 처리해줘. 곧 찾아낼 수 있을 것 같아서 말이야.
I want your crew to take care of things on this list. I think I'm gonna be able to locate it soon enough.
하나같이 미친 의뢰들 뿐이군.
These are all ridiculous requests.
뭐, 그래도 이런 일이라면
Well, but we have the right team for this.
이과가 제격이지 않겠어?
Let me guess, Section 2?
맞아.
Yes.
그렇지? 난 언제나 셀마를 배려하고 있다고.
See? I'm a very considerate person, Thelma.
하나협회가 도시 질병으로 지정한 도서관도 목록에 있군.
The library's on the list as well. Now appointed as an urban plague by the Hana Association.
도서관은 내가 눈여겨보고 있는 건이거든.
That's the one I'm particularly interested in, actually.
롤랑,
Roland? Yeah? Uh-huh?
네 말대로면 앞으로 조직과 날개의 손님을 대접하기 위한 준비를 더 확실히 해야 한다는 거네.
If your estimation is correct, we'll have to thoroughly prepare ourselves for guests from major syndicates and even wings from now on, right?
여기서 겪은 일 중 3번째로 놀랐던 일이야.
That was the third most surprising thing to happen to me here.
또 무슨 헛소리를 하려고.
What nonsense are you going about this time?
롤랑이라고 불렀잖아.
just call me Roland
네 이름이 롤랑이잖아.
because that's your name.
아니, 그렇긴 한데
I mean, yeah,
지금까지 한 번도 이름으로 부른 적 없잖아.
but you never referred to me with my name before.
너에 대한 신뢰도가 올랐고 우호 관계를 위해 보다 친밀하게 불러봤어. 문제라도?
My level of trust for you has increased, but I wanted to reinforce our amity. Our amity? So I'm trying to refer to you in relatively more intimate terms. Is there a problem?
에헤이, 재미없네.
Come on, that's a boring answer.
친밀하게 부른다라. 옛날 가족 생각이 나네.
It's been a long while since anyone's called me by my name still. Last time I heard it was from my family, I guess.
할머니는 예전에 사라졌다면서?
Didn't you say your grandma disappeared long ago?
난 아내가 있었거든.
Oh, I had a wife, you see.
신기하네.
That's intriguing.
하하, 나 같은 것도 결혼했다는 게 신기한 건 아니지? 인간의 비효율적인 결혼이라는 행위가 신기한 거지?
Huh? You're not intrigued by the fact that someone like me managed to get married, right? You're intrigued by the whole concept of this inefficient practice among humans known as marriage, right?
이야기해줘.
Please tell me more about your marriage.
참고로 무겁기만 하고 시시한 이야기야. 별로 듣고 싶지 않을걸?
Just a heads up, it's an overall banal story with some sad moments. I don't think you really like it.
누군가의 새로운 이야기는 환영이니까.
I'm always open to new stories of others.
자기 이야기는 제대로 안 해주면서 말이지.
Says the one who won't even tell me the story of her own life.
내 이야기는 지긋지긋해서 도저히 내 입으로 말하고 싶지 않아.
I can't bring myself to recount that story ever again. It's simply too sick of it.
세바퀴같이 반복했던 지루한 1만 년의 이야기야.
It's a boring and trifling story that's looped over and over for 10 millennia.
같은 책을 100만 년 동안 본다면 너라도 마찬가지일걸?
Imagine reading the same book for a million years. Surely you'd go to resent it.
지루한 책을 5번만 읽어도 넥타이로 내 목을 졸랐겠지.
I'd have choked myself by the tie around the 5th time I'd be forced to read a boring book.
난 미친 듯이 일만 했어. 딱히 할 것도 없더라고.
Well, anyway, I used to work my ass off. Had nothing better to do.
잘한 환경 때문인지 몰라도 해결사 일이 꽤 잘 맞았어. 정신없이 일로 시간을 보내다가 꽤 괜찮은 곳에 집도 구하고
That wasn't a bad
이
fit.
나라는 영혼의 단짝이라는 사람도 만났지.
Wasn't a bad fit for fixer work. Coming from a rough background and all. So I kept working like a busy bee. I got a house in a decent spot and met my so-called soulmate.
어찌나 기가 세던지. 그 사람의 등을 바라보고 있으면 내 집을 구했을 땐 느끼지 못한 보금자리를 찾은 것 같았거든.
She was a tough woman. When I look at her back, I felt the comfort of finding a place to belong to. Something I couldn't feel even when I bought my
그
house.
녀석 눈에 좀 띄어보려고 얼마나 많은 시도를 했는지 몰라.
I made so many attempts to try to catch her attention.
너무 길게 말하고 있나?
Oh, am I dragging on too long?
됐어. 계속해.
It's fine. Please continue.
그래도 일이 일인지라 말을 붙일 기회가 많았거든.
I did get a bunch of opportunities to see her since we were in the same industry.
참고로 내 아내는 꽤 높은 등급의 해결사였어. 괜히 듬직하다고 한 게 아니야.
My wife was a pretty highly graded fixer, by the way. She was dependable for a reason.
아무튼 정말 많은 우여곡절 끝에 난 그녀와 결혼을 했어.
Anyway, countless ups and downs later, we tied the knot.
간단하게 말했지만 정말 마음고생 심했다고.
I put it simply here, but the heartache I felt in those twists and turns were real, you know?
서로 악착같이 벌어둔 돈은 있으니 피와 살점이 난무하는 해결사 일을 내려놓고 평온한 날을 보내기로 했지.
Both of us had piled up the hefty amount of money from working like dogs, so we decided to quit being fixers for a while and spend a peaceful time together.
조금 진부한 표현이지만 그 뒤로는 정말 행복했어. 내 삶은 늘 혼자였는데 유일하게 마음을 기댈 수 있는 사람이 생겼으니까.
This part is kinda corny, but happy isn't the only word to describe how I felt, really. I was alone in my whole life and finally had someone to rely on.
서로의 고민이라곤 점심에 어떤 음식을 먹고 저녁엔 어디로 산책을 하러 갈까.
All we had to worry about was...
아이에게는 어떤 이름을 붙여주는 게 좋을까 정도밖에 없었지.
All we had to worry about was what to have for lunch, where to take a stroll in the evening, what to name our child and stuff.
그런데 어느 날 친구로부터 급한 연락이 와서 잠시 멀리 떠나게 됐어.
Then one day, I got an urgent call from a friend asking me to do a request far away from home.
여기서부터 슬슬 느낌이 올 거야.
You can probably guess where this is going by now.
별로 큰 일도 아니었고 보수도 괜찮아서 다녀오겠다고 했지. 아내도 흔쾌히 허락해줬고.
The job wasn't a huge deal and the pay was alright, so I decided to take it. The lady who lived with me said okay too.
아내는 파전을 정말 좋아했어. 내가 파견된 곳은 파전이 유명했는데 배웅해줄 때도 파전 생각에 침고인 게 보이더라니까.
I was dispatched to a district famous for pajon, which was my wife's favorite food. I can almost see her mouth water with the thought of eating it when she sent me off.
난 그 기대에 부응하기 위해 거금 들여 유사의 현상보존 포장 상자까지 사서 따끈한 파전을 고이 들고 돌아왔지.
To live up to my better half's expectations, I purchased a stasis preservation box from U-Corp to present her with a warm pajon straight from the kitchen.
그런데 와보니 내가 살던 구역에 큰 사고가 발생했더라. 집은 무너진 지 오래고 아내와 뱃속의 아이는 이미 죽었어.
But a huge incident occurred in my home district while I was away. The house collapsed and my wife died along with our child she was still pregnant with.
난 한동안 펑펑 울며 세상과 도시를 저주했지.
I cried for a long while, cursing this world and the city.
왜 내가 기껏 발버둥 쳐서 얻은 행복은 이렇게 쉽게 내 손에서 빠져나가는 것이냐고.
I writhed and struggled trying to earn this happiness, so why does it have to slip out of my hands so easily?
자, 이야기 끝.
Alright, that's the end of my story.
이런 일은 도시에서 누구나 겪기 마련이야.
This kind of stuff can happen to anyone in the city.
견딜 수 있느냐 없느냐일 뿐.
It's only a matter of endurance.
넌 견딜 수 있었고?
And you can endure that
내
trial?
나름대로 매듭 지으려는 중이지.
Trying to settle it on my own
두
terms.
번째로 놀랐던 일은 뭐야?
What was the second most surprising thing for you, by the way?
아, 여기 일이 생각보다 잘 맞았다는 거? 가장 놀랐던 일은 나중에 알려줄 거야. 전부 알려주면 재미없잖아.
Oh, that working here better suits me than I thought, I guess. Saving the biggest surprise for last. It's no fun to spoil everything at once, is it?
어련하실까? 나머지 책 정리는 부탁해둘게.
Fine then, I'll leave you with sorting the rest of the books. Okay, well you can now transfer passive abilities. Through passive attribution, you can slot passive abilities from one key page to another. You can check the list of key pages that possess the passive abilities of other key pages. Jesus Christ. And see a list of key pages that are currently attributed to others. Click on a key page to attribute it to a current key page. From the list of attributed key pages, select the passive ability you'd like to use. Each passive ability has a cost, and key pages have a cost threshold along with max quantity that limits how many passive abilities can be equipped at the same time. Also, no more than one of the same passive ability can be equipped at once. What? Okay. Okay, I see what this works. I'm kind of glad I got all those pages. Okay, so we're gonna be probably messing with this for a little while. Yeah, I think we obviously take that because we do blood damage. Obviously, we take Flaming Bat. I could probably use that a lot. Oh, I can only have 4 pages. Okay. Hey, you know what? That's still fine. Leave that there for a moment, because we're going to switch over to here. Alright, this is going to take me a little while, just so that way I can fill this out the best I can. So we're going to go ahead and set edit key pages. Yeah, we'll take the 1 damage. I think we'll take the Isadora page. On defeating an enemy game 1 straight, actually that's pretty good too. That's a decent ability as well. Okay, doing this with every page is a little annoying, but... I don't even know if I have enough points left. Oh, actually, I have another character right here too. Shit, forgot about you. So let's see, combat pages. We need to give you a key page, actually. So let's go ahead and give you... I kind of forgot about that. We'll give you... Brains page. Okay, there we go. Okay. Great. Now we have 3 paths. Or we went from 3 to 4 paths. Okay. So this will need the Book of Yongming. We have 2 of them right now. Excuse me? What the fuck am I looking at? Taste of sweepers never cease to surprise. Always disgusting in new ways. Never realized there could be so many flavors of filth. What reminded of taste of fixer we ate. Was soft. Was happy.
먹기 힘들었던 만큼 맛있었어요. 좋은 실이 나와 만족스러웠어요.
Hard to eat but tasty. Produced good silk. Was satisfied.
앞으로 일주일은 더 청소부만 먹어야 해요.
Must feed on sweepers for another week.
우리는 실을 찾아야 하니까요.
Because we must spin more silk?
검지의 지령이니까요.
Index gave us prescript.
그 일주일 안에 청소부들의 어머니가 움직이면 어떻게 하죠?
What if Mother of Sweepers moved before we finish?
사냥하죠. 그리고 식사를 해요.
We hunt?
엮어야 하니까요.
We hunt and feast. Must weave cloth.
알아요? 하지만 청소부가 우리를 노릴 경우 그에 대한 대비책이 있을지 궁금했어요.
No. Wonder if we have plans when sweepers start retaliation.
그들이 제대로 먹고자 노리면 우리도 한계가 있을 테니까요.
If they all seriously try to eat us, we must have limits.
청소부들이 지금은 잠잠해요. 이유는 모르겠지만요.
Sweepers are quiet for now, reasons unknown.
검지가 우리를 노려보고 있어요. 우리는 지령대로 원단을 만들어야만 하니까요.
Index has its gaze on us. We only make fabric as prescript pointed.
검지에서 다른 지령은 없나요?
No other prescript from Index?
없었어요. 그래도 걱정하지 마세요.
None.
검지는 좋은 친구니까요.
No need to worry. Index is a good friend.
안녕하세요, 사육자 여러분.
Hello, everyone.
안녕하세요.
Greetings?
안녕하세요.
Greetings.
전령이네요. 안녕하세요.
Messenger? Greetings.
네, 전 안녕해요.
Yes, thanks for the greetings.
새로운 지령을 전해드리려고 왔습니다.
I'm here to give you guys a new prescript.
도서관으로 가라고요?
Head to library?
다른 종이가 있어요? 지령은 아니에요.
Have other papers with you. These guys look really fucked up. Have other papers with you? This is no prescript.
도서관의 초대장입니다. 지령에 따르면 필요하다네요.
You're right. It's an invitation to the library. It's needed according to the prescript.
도서관을 가야 해요.
Must go to the library.
우리는 청소부를 먹고 원단을 짜야 해요.
We must eat sweepers and weave fabric.
전령님을 먹어도 돼요?
Can we eat messenger?
맛있을 거예요. 좋은 실이 나올 거예요.
Would be tasty. Would produce good silk.
안 돼요. 사육자 여러분은 지령을 따라야 하니까요.
No, I'm afraid not. You guys must obey the prescripts, remember?
당신들은 실을 계속 짜고 싶잖아요.
You want to continue your silk making business now.
지령을 따르지 않으면 대행자들이 찾아올 거예요.
If you don't follow your prescripts, the proxies will visit you.
우리에게는 지령이 우선이에요.
Prescript come first for us?
순서를 어기면 지령이 가만히 있지 않을 거예요.
If we break order, prescript will not forgive.
도서관에는 새로운 실을 짜낼 수 있는 재료들이 있을 것 같아요.
Perhaps the library have new ingredient to make silk with.
그럼 지령 전달도 끝났으니 저는 가볼게요.
Since I'm done delivering the prescript, I'll be on my way.
말 안 해도 아시겠지만 어떤 지령이라도 수행되지 않으면 어떻게 되실지는 여러분이 잘 아실 거라 믿어요.
I'm sure you guys are already aware, but don't forget what happens if you fail to carry out any prescript.
한창 바쁜 중에 미안하지만 원단 받으러 왔는데 말이지.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're here to retrieve our fabric.
안녕하세요. 엄지사나 흑은회시네요.
Hello there. It's a Korakumo clan, a Thumb subsidiary, right?
흑은회 여러분 안녕하세요.
Greetings, Korakuma clan.
엄지에서 의뢰한 노브 원단 받아갈게요. 부수는 저 가방에 들어있답니다.
We'll take the nouveau fabric requested by the Thumb. The payment is in that briefcase.
그나저나 곧 손가락 걸기를 시작할 텐데 검지치고는 너무 노골적이네요.
By the by, Jesus Christ, I'm certain a finger bow bell is about to begin. It's a rather frivolous behavior from the index.
누님, 어쩔래?
What should we do, Dame?
전령이라 해도 검지의 직소? 우리로는 힘들 테죠.
He may be a simple messenger, but he's still an executive member of the index. It'd be difficult to take him out by our own.
하지만 전령이기 때문에 오히려 기회예요.
It is a valuable opportunity nonetheless, especially since the messenger is alone right now.
그렇죠. 저는 전달하는 사람이니까요.
Sure. All I do is deliver words from above.
검지는 여전하네요.
The index is the same as always.
자, 그럼 합의를 봤으니 서로 갈 길 가죠.
Now then, why don't we go on our own ways if we're done with all business here?
사육제는 도서관으로, 우리는 원단을 챙기고, 전령 씨는 가실 곳이 있겠죠?
The carnival, I actually like there's a bit of intrigue going on here. So, I actually kind of like this. The carnival can visit the library, we can take our fabric, and Mr. Messenger probably has places to be.
저 조직은 천을 만드는 거야?
Is that an organization producing fabric?
맞아. 질 좋은 원단은 굉장히 귀하거든. 조직과 해결사만큼 재단사들도 중요해.
Yep, quality fabric is a rarity. Tailors are just as important as syndicates and fixers.
저놈들은 음지에서 활동하나 봐. 사람을 먹고 실을 뽑아내는 것 같고.
Those guys seem to be operating underground. Looks like they're eating people to make silk.
어차피 천 조각이잖아.
What's so special about it? Isn't it just the same old piece of cloth?
에이, 천 조각이라니. 아직도 한참을 모르시네.
Nuh-uh. That ain't your ordinary textile, ma'am. You still have a lot to learn.
도시 바닥에서 한가닥 하는 놈들이 그냥 몸을 들이미는 게 아니야.
There's a good reason a lot of hotspots in the city are dressed in normal-looking attire and not plate armor.
너도 손님들을 봐서 알겠지만 입고 있는 옷은 평범한 옷이 아니라고.
Probably seen it from some guests, but those aren't just regular
질
clothes.
좋은 원단은 강화 시술만큼이나 몸을 보호해주거든.
A high-quality fabric can provide just as much protection as augmentation procedure.
근데 급 높은 원단은 아무리 돈이 많아도 살 수 없을 때가 있어.
Not even money can buy top-of-the-line fabric sometimes.
공동이나 재단사들의 멤버십에 가입해야 얻을 수 있는 게 있거든. 여러 가지 이해관계가 얽혀 있어서 돈만으로 해결할 수 없는 것도 가끔 있지.
Some can only be earned by joining memberships of workshops and tailors. Some things in the world are entangled in a complex web of interests like fame and stuff, which can't be cleared with money alone.
이제 나도 정신이 아득해지네.
I'm starting to feel dazed from all this information.
그것보단 우리 잠시 눈을 감고 소원을 빌어보는 거 어때?
Well, that's enough of that. Why don't we close our eyes for a moment and make it a wish?
너도 내 정신을 아득하게 만들어.
And you aren't helping at all.
지령이 도서관을 목표로 하지 않도록 빌어야 해.
We gotta pray the prescripts don't target the library.
그래. 눈을 감고 소원을 빌면 되는 거지.
Okay, I can close my eyes and make a wish.
진짜 하는 거야?
Are you actually playing
네가
along?
하는 헛소리를 그만 들으려면 이래야 할 것 같아서.
Wish for you to stop babbling nonsense.
아무튼 지령이 도서관을 노리면 어떻게 될지 몰라.
Anyway, things get real messy once a prescript points at the
다섯
library.
손가락 중 하나인 검지가 눈에 불을 켜고 끈덕지게 붙을 거야.
The index, one of the five fingers, is going to be after us. They'll do anything to keep coming for our asses.
검지?
The index?
뒷골목을 주무르는 5개의 거대 조직 중 하나야.
One of the five great syndicates that rule over the back streets.
뒷골목을 주무르니까 말 그대로 손가락들인 거지. 참 단순해.
They're called as such because they literally have all the back streets in their hands. It's simple,
아무튼
really.
손가락들은 날개에 버금가는 힘과 영향력을 지녔으니까 괜히 밉보여서 좋을 것도 없어.
Anyway, the five fingers have enough power and influence to rival the wings, so nothing good will come out of opposing them.
그리고 광신도 같은 검지는 지령이 아주 목을 매지. 그들에게 지령은
And the index is like a group of zealots. They obsess over giving orders they call prescripts. For them, prescripts are
따라야만 하는 것이고.
something they must follow.
맞아. 지령은 반드시 수행되어야만 하니까.
Yep, prescripts must be carried out, as they say.
게다가 엄지 산하 조직까지 끼어들다니. 일이 너무 커지지만 않으면 좋겠는걸.
And we have a subsidiary of the thumb butting in too. Just hope things don't escalate too much.
누가 오든 착실히 접대할 뿐이야.
Whoever may visit, we simply do our best to receive them.
배고파요. 원해요?
Hungry? Want?
새로운 실을 뽑을 수 있어요. 기대돼요?
Can spin new kind of thread. Excited?
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, guests.
안녕하세요.
Greetings.
안녕하세요.
Greetings.
안녕하세요.
Greetings.
나가도 괜찮아요. 멋진 실이 나올 거예요.
Okay to eat. Could produce wonderful silk.
푸른 빛의 예쁜 실일 거예요.
Will make pretty blue silk.
하지만 청소부보다 맛없을 것 같아요.
Seems she would taste even worse than sweepers.
맞아요. 사람은 아닌 것 같아요.
True. Does not seem human.
이제는 맛있는 거 먹고 싶어요. 지겨워요.
Want to eat something tasty now. Tired of disgusting food.
저는 이곳의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라이고.
I'm Angela, the lector and librarian. May you find your book?
인사가 이렇게 짧아요.
Such short greeting.
그대는 성의도 없어요?
So insincere too.
사라졌어요.
Disappeared. Okay, so this is one where it's one floor available only. There is no reason I don't take one of my better teams, so we're gonna take our main team up here. We could probably mess around with Desaad or Malkuth, but we'll just stick with our main team. So let's see. Weak to slashing, it looks like. Yep, they're all weak to slashing, and Flash Wind, restore a light. Stagger damage to target. Ooh. And to do some decent bleed damage. Add fascinating fabric to each other's hands. Gain 1 power for each page in hand. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
청소 불맛은 식사.
Okay, so what are we coming at with? It's 4 to 6, 1 to 3, 1 to 2. You're coming over here with, so we're gonna go ahead and we do that. You're coming over here. Okay, it's pretty even so far. Can't do anything with her at the moment. So you're coming for me. We'll do retaliation. Yeah, we definitely have to do retaliation here. Up to 3 of this page can be held at once. 8 to 8 defense and 6 to 8. Ooh. Okay. I mean, what I could do. Where's that coming from? It's coming from you. So I could interrupt that with this. Right? Nice. Oh, come on. There's a stagger. Okay. Okay, they should both be staggered at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and give you fervent beats just to kind of that should finish that off. And actually, we'll do that, and then we'll come over here, finish you off. Okay, that kills that one. A little rough because we lost one person, but we pulled it through. Just got a couple books of carnivals. Okay.
힘들었어요? 지쳤어요? 쉬고 싶어요? 배고파요? 나가고 싶어요?
Exhausted, tired, want rest, hungry, want out.
잘리고 싶어요? 뼈가 녹아요. 살이 터져요? 죽지는 않아요.
Want amputated, bones melt, flesh explode, won't die.
예, 죄송합니다. 그만하겠습니다.
Sorry, ma'am. I'll stop here.
그래서 이 다음은 어떨 것 같아?
So what do you think will happen
그림을
next?
보아하니 손가락 중 하나하고는 무조건 부딪힐 것 같아.
Looking how things are going, we're pretty much guaranteed to confront at least one of the fingers.
지금까지 언급된 게 벌써 엄지, 검지인데 솔직히 어떤 손가락이든 간에 골치 아플 거야.
We've already heard the thumb and the index. Any one of them is going to be a huge pain in the ass.
기대되는 걸?
Look forward to it.
예, 현장에서 피토하며 구르는 건 저니까요.
Of course you do. I'm the one doing all the fighting and bleeding for you.
새삼스럽지만 고마움은 느끼고 있어.
I know this goes without saying, but I'm thankful for what you do.
네네. 더 열심히 힘내보도록
Sure you are, ma'am.
합시다.
In any case, let's give it our best shot. Okay, I'm gonna get something to drink and I'll be right back. Okay, so take a look at these new books we got. It'll give us carnival pages. So we're in about 6 of them. And we got all 4. So it gets Remembrance. When an ally has died, gain 2 strength at the end of each phase. Okay. It's not a bad one. We get on class, restore 1 light. As per script orders, will it be tasty? Recover 1 HP. Okay. 2 to 5. 5 stagger damage to target. Got feast, 5 to 7. 3 to 4 recover, and then 1 to 7 pierce. That's not bad. Make fine silk, 4 to 6 defense, 1 to 3 add fascinating fabric to each other's hands. So we get that really good defense card. 4, 6 to 10 on hit. Inflict 3 bleed next scene. Okay. Alright, I might want to put that in a deck if I can figure out how to get a reliable 4 light. That doesn't seem that bad. Alright, so let's go into here. So we did that one, so we'll go to this next. For this we need the... I've got plenty of those. Alright, let's try this one next.
여러분, 안녕하신가요? 오늘도 함께 예배를 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
This doesn't look creepy at all. Salutations, everyone. Let us begin today with today's worship session.
새로운 신도분이 오신 것 같군요.
It appears we have a new worshiper.
어떤 고민이 있어서 이곳에 오셨나요?
What concerns have brought you to our oratory?
더 이상 이 도시에서 살아갈 자신이 없어요. 너무 힘들어요.
I don't think I can continue living in this city anymore. It's too much for me.
어떤 점이 그리 힘드신가요?
What could have overwhelmed you so much?
모두 삭막해요. 제 인생도요.
Everything is so dreary, and so is my life.
매일 아침 6시에 일어나 8시까지 직장에 가고 똑같은 표정으로 같은 일만 반복해요.
I wake up at 6 in the morning, go to work by 8, do the same work with the same face every single day.
일이 끝나면 10시가 넘는 경우가 허다하고
By the time I leave work, it's already 10 in the
제가
evening.
무슨 일을 하고 있는지 모르겠어요.
I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore.
돈이 벌리는 것 같아도 달마다 빠져나가서 모이지도 않아요.
I have so many expenses to cover every single month. I can't seem to get any richer.
출근길, 퇴근길 모두 같은 표정이에요.
Everyone I see during my commute has the same face.
우리는 왜 일하고 돈을 버는지, 어째서 살아가는지 목적을 잃은 것만 같아요.
I don't see why we work, why we earn money, or why we live. I feel like I lost my goal, my purpose.
그냥 톱니바퀴예요.
I feel just like a cogwheel.
맞아요. 정말 그래요. 그냥 톱니바퀴 같은 삶을 살고 있어요.
Yeah, I really am. I'm living like a cog in the machine.
이 도시에서 저란 부품이 없어져도 그새 새로운 톱니바퀴를 찾아 갈아 끼겠죠.
Even if I were gone, the city would soon find another cog to replace me.
전 뭐일까요? 저의 존재 가치는 어디에 있는 것일까요?
What am I? Where does my worth lie?
그 마음 이해한답니다.
I understand the feeling.
도시 모두가 목적 없이 굴러다니는 톱니와도 같죠.
Everyone in the city is like a gear spinning along without a purpose.
그곳 한복판에 있으면 마모되어 가는 거예요.
Staying
장차.
in the middle of it wears you out slowly.
맞아요. 정말 그래요.
You're right. I really feel like that.
하지만
However,
꼭 톱니바퀴가 나쁜 것일까요?
is it necessarily a bad thing to be a gear?
네.
Huh?
문제는 우리 스스로 톱니바퀴가 아니라고 부정하는 거예요.
All problems stem from the refusal to admit the fact that we are indeed gears ourselves.
저도 그랬답니다.
I did too once.
아버지를 잃고 방황하던 때가 있었어요.
After my father passed away, I lost my way for a while.
아버지도 톱니와도 같은 삶을 살아오셨거든요.
You see, my father lived his life akin to a gear wheel.
늘 같은 시간에 일어나서 같은 표정으로 그리고 같은 곳에 갔다가 같은 시간에 돌아오고
He'd always wake up at the same hour, go to the same place, and come home at the same time with the same face.
아버지는 톱니에 대해 연구하시는 분이셨어요.
My father did research on gears.
바로 당신과 같은 문제를 해결하기 위해서였답니다.
His goal was to solve the same type of problems you're going through.
한 가지 물건만 보게 되면 그 물체를 담는 걸까요?
Perhaps he unknowingly grew to resemble the single object he studied for so long.
일을 할수록 아버지의 이마에는 마치 톱니의 이 같은 주름이 깊어졌고
The wrinkles on his forehead deepened as he worked. They resembled the teeth of a gear.
그렇게 아버지는 끝까지 도시에 녹이 낀 톱니인 채 누군가에게 살해당해 생을 마감하셨죠.
My father lived out his whole life as a rusted gear of the city until he was murdered by someone else.
그런...
Oh.
저는 생각했답니다.
Then one day I came across a thought.
우리는 사실 도시의 톱니인데
Maybe we really are gears that constitute the city.
우리의 존재를 부정했기 때문에 고통스러운 것 아닐까?
Maybe our suffering comes from trying to deny our own identity.
하지만 그런 삶에는 의미가 없잖아요. 목적 없이 숨만 쉬며 하루하루 굴러갈 뿐인 톱니라니.
But that kind of life is pointless. I'm tired of being a purposeless cog that keeps running day by day.
그거랍니다.
Exactly.
목적 없는 톱니인 것이 문제랍니다.
The problem is that you see yourself as an aimless gear.
톱니바퀴에도 목적이 있다는 것인가요?
You mean gears can have a purpose?
예, 그럼요.
Yes, of course they can.
저마다 태어난 목적에 맞게 굴러가면 되는 거랍니다.
All we need to do is find the purpose you were born to mesh with.
당신만이 될 수 있는 톱니바퀴가 필요한 거예요.
You should become a unique gear that cannot be replaced by any other.
우리는 모두 톱니바퀴.
We are all gears.
다만 어디서 어떻게 굴러가야 할지 몰라 슬퍼하는 톱니바퀴가 많을 뿐이랍니다.
There are simply so many gears in the world wallowing in sadness, for they have yet to know where or how to be.
그건 믿을 수가 없어요.
It's still hard to believe that.
여기 계신 분들을 보세요.
Take a look at all the people gathered here.
당신이 평소에 보았던 도시의 사람과 같은 표정인가요?
Do they have the same faces as the ones you've seen in your everyday life?
아니요. 다들 행복해 보여요.
No, they all look happy.
믿어보세요.
Please, trust in me.
네. 전 이것 말고는...
Yes, this is the only way I have.
자, 올라오세요. 당신에게 삶의 목적을 부여해 줄게요.
Now come up here. I will give you the purpose in life you're looking for.
이 의자에 앉으면 될까요?
Do I sit on this chair?
네, 편히 앉으세요. 당신이 어떤 톱니바퀴일지 알려주는 의자랍니다.
Yes, take a seat and relax. This chair will tell you what kind of gear you are.
이거 정말 괜찮은 거 맞죠?
Is this really safe?
그럼요.
Of course it is.
어머, 당신은 생각 톱니셨어요.
Oh my, you turned out to be a thought gear.
생각 톱니요?
A thought gear?
생각 톱니로 삶의 목적을 부여받는 분들은 굉장히 귀하답니다.
It is exceedingly rare to be one to be bestowed with the purpose of a thought gear, you see.
지금 저를 도와주고 있는 분들이죠.
They are helping me even now.
참고로 저희 아버지도 생각 톱니랍니다.
For your information, my father was also a thought gear.
그럼 당신 머리 뒤에 있는 톱니바퀴가...
That means those gears on the back of your head are...
아버지랍니다. 언제나 저에게 현명하게 살아가는 법을 가르쳐 주시죠.
One is my father. He always provides me about his wisdom about life.
무엇보다 고기 톱니 분들에게 생각 톱니는 꼭 필요한 존재입니다.
Besides, meat gears need to keep company with at least one thought gear.
설마 제가 말 그대로 톱니가 되는 건가요?
Wait, am I really going to turn into a gear?
아픔은 잠시예요. 무구한 충만감이 따라올 테니까요.
The pain is only temporary. It will soon be followed with pure fulfillment.
여러분, 오늘 매우 귀하고 귀하신 생각 톱니분이 새로 오셨습니다.
Everyone, let us welcome the honorable and invaluable arrival of a new thought gear.
잠깐만! 이런 건지는 몰랐어요!
I didn't know this would happen. Ah, goddamn.
톱니가 굴러가듯
As the gears turn, so too does life fulfill its cycle.
저 사람이 톱니 교단의 교주 에일린.
So that's Aileen, cult leader of the Church of Gears.
이런저런 톱니들을 봤지만
Seen all kinds of gears in my life, but thought gears are new to me.
지금 행해지는 것이 그 의식인가 보군.
This must be the rumored ritual of theirs.
톱니를 뒤통수에 꽂으면 똑똑해진다고 했던가?
They get smarter by plugging gears on the back of their heads, apparently.
아주 별 지랄을 다 해요.
That's a load of horse shit.
자, 어디 보자. 시협회 유진 부장이 부탁했던 게
Alright, let's see. Director Eugene and the Shi Association asked us to
톱니교단 신도 10명 사살 및 교주 무력화 후 확보.
kill 10 worshippers of the church, neutralize its leader, and secure her.
시협회 이과의 유진 부장이 직접 우리 사무소에 일을 부탁하다니 무슨 일이라도 있는 건지.
I didn't quite expect the director of Shi Association Section 2 to personally give our office a request. Something strange might be up.
언제까지 저 광경을 보고 있어야 하는 거야? 지금 바로 쏴버리면 안 돼?
How long are we going to sit and watch that? Can we start shooting now?
기다려.
Wait for my sign.
이 얼마나 아름다운 생각 톱니인가요?
What a beautiful thought gear you have become.
이분은 특별히 저와 함께하도록 하겠습니다.
I will give you the honor of accompanying me.
목적을 부여받은 톱니가 얼마나 행복한지 아시게 될 거랍니다.
You shall understand how happy it is to be a gear with a purpose.
그래요. 처음은 힘들죠.
Yes, it may take some time to adjust.
조금만 굴러보는 거예요.
Let's start with turning bit by bit.
네, 다른 분들과 천천히 한 바퀴씩,
Good.
한 바퀴씩.
Along with the others, gently rotate, one cycle at a time.
저희 아버지께서 분명 친절히 도와주실 거예요.
My father will gladly help you out.
그렇죠? 행복해지죠?
See, it does make you happy, doesn't it?
저도 굉장히 기쁘네요.
I'm very glad to know you are happy.
신도 여러분, 오늘도 길 잃은 톱니 한 분이 행복의 길을 가고 있습니다.
My dear followers, today another lost gear has found its way to happiness.
두 팔 벌려 아버지께 감사를.
Praise be to Father. Praise be.
네? 조심하라고요?
Huh? What do you mean, be careful?
지금이야.
Now.
뭐죠? 무슨 일이죠? 이게
What is going on?
톱니 분들이
The gears, the poor gears.
이러지 마세요. 누구신지는 모르겠지만 제발 저희를 내버려 두세요.
Please don't do this. Whoever you are, please leave us alone.
저희는 부여된 삶에 따라 행복하게 살고 싶을 뿐인데.
We simply want to live a happy life, following our destined purposes.
교주란 녀석, 모이를 맞추기가 힘들어.
Why is there simply the leader so hard to hit?
본인의 의지로 피하고 있는 것 같지 않군.
She doesn't seem to be dodging the bullets with her own reflexes.
마치 궤적을 예측하는 것 같아.
It's as if something else is predicting the trajectories for her.
저 생각 톱니라는 게 미친 듯이 돌고 있어.
Those thought gears on our head are spinning like crazy.
미치겠네. 탄환 가격이 얼만데?
Damn, this sucks. We paid an arm and a leg for these bullets.
타마키, 톱니가 돌아가는 패턴만 읽으면.
Tamaki, think you can read the movement pattern of those gears?
가능해.
Can do.
어깨에 빗 맞았어.
Brace your shoulder.
내가 마무리한다.
I'll finish her off.
로지 가틀리의 탄환.
A bullet crafted by Altair Logic.
친구들, 없는 형편에 돈 많이 썼네.
Those are expensive bullets you have there, don't you, friends?
푸른 잔향?
The blue reverberation.
당신은
You are.
아버지께서 줄곧 저에게 말씀하신 분이
Could you be the person my father?
당신인가요?
Could you be the person my father always talked about?
그런가 봐.
I guess.
나 당신이 필요한데 나와 같이 가줄 수 있겠어?
Say, I need you right now. Would you like to come with me?
네, 그럼요. 저란 톱니는 줄곧 당신을 기다린걸요.
Yes, of course. I've been waiting for you my whole life. Perfect fit with the gear that is me.
고마워.
Why, thank you.
안 돼.
No, you don't.
우선 저 친구들부터.
But first, these friends need some attention.
플루토, 에일린을 돌봐주겠어?
Pluto, could you look after Eileen in the meantime?
도망쳐.
Run!
뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 푸른 잔향이 왜 여기 있는 건데?
The hell is going on? Why would the blue reverberation be here?
나도 몰라. 젠장. 적고를 보아하니 우리를 죽이려 들겠군.
No idea. Damn it, it looks like he's trying to kill
이
us.
일이 실패하면 돈을 벌기는커녕 탄환 값으로 다 날린다고.
If we screw this job up, we're gonna be bankrupt from all the bullets we wasted.
아까 봤잖아. 푸른 잔향이 탄원을 튕겨내는 거.
You literally just saw the blue reverberation deflect our
우리가
bullets.
어떻게 해볼 수 있는 상대가 아니다. 지금은 이대로 도망쳐서 목숨이라도 남겨야 해.
We're no match for him in any way. Forget about anything else. We should run away and survive for now.
곧 입구야.
We're almost at the exit.
안녕 친구들.
Hi, friends.
대체 누가 이런 앙증맞은 의뢰를 한 걸까?
Who could have made such an adorable little request, I wonder?
젠장. 왼쪽으로 뛰어.
Oh hell, to the left.
이렇게 느려서야 어디 써먹을 수나 있겠어.
God damn. You know some fucked up shit's gonna happen when the pretty boy shows up.
Oh no.
You're not getting anywhere with your sluggish feet, don't you see?
어디선가 너희를 구해줄 동아줄이라도 내려오지 않으려나?
Unless a lifeline were to come down from the heavens, that is, no?
총을 버려야 하나?
Damn it, maybe we should drop our guns.
쳤어? 이게 얼만데?
Are you nuts? These were hell of expensive.
절대 못 버려.
I'm never throwing them away.
언제까지고 숨어 있을 수는 없어.
Can't hide forever either.
리웨이, 이거
Hey, wait, this is...
뭐야? 초대장?
What's that, an invitation?
이번에 하나에서 도시 질병으로 지정한 도서관인가 뭔가 하는 그거?
From the library or whatever. Heard that Hannah designated as an urban plague now.
옹기종기 모여 있는 모습 보기 좋은걸?
Look at you, all clustered together in a corner.
추위를 피해 모여 있는 귀여운 병아리들 같아.
You're like a flock of cute little chicks gathered around in the cold.
푸른 잔향, 우리가 너의 일을 망쳤다면 사과한다.
Blue reverberation. We apologize if we interrupted your business.
여기서 본 것들, 있었던 일들 전부 잊을 테니 우리를 보내줄 수 있겠어?
We promise to forget about anything we've seen or heard here, so could you let us go?
뭐? 그럼 누가 이 일을 맡긴 건지 말해줄 수 있어?
Okay, under one condition. Can you tell me who gave you this request?
10초 줄게.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
9
9?
몰라 리웨이. 초대장 그걸로 어떻게든 해봐.
Whatevs. Leeway, do something with that invitation thing.
6
6.
누구 펜 있어? 서명해야 하는...
Anyone got a pen? We need something to sign the paper with.
펜이라면 여기.
You can use mine.
침착하게 하라고.
Take your time now.
4
4.
미친 새끼.
Crazy bastard.
빨리 다들 서명해.
Quick, sign your names here. 3.
자, 이제부터가 시작이겠지?
Now, the real show's only beginning, wouldn't you agree?
그럼요.
I have no idea. But of course. You want to smash the skeleton-looking guy?
He kind of looks like Slendy.
Good lord.
Damn.
The blue reverberation.
붉은 안개와 비슷한 이름이야.
That name sounds similar to the red mist.
맞아. 둘 다 하나 협회로부터 색을 부여받은 해결사야.
You got that right. Both of them are top-grade fixers that received a color from the Hana Association.
1급 해결사. 그 이상이지.
They're cut above grade 1.
그렇게 대단한 해결사가 벌써 나타났다니 신기하네.
I'm curious that such a capable fixer showed up so early.
해결사 중에서 또라이가 많긴 하지만 그 중에서도 푸른 잔향은 특출난 또라이야.
There's a lot of nutcases among fixers, but the blue reverberation is on a whole nother level. He's a certified lunatic.
꽤 유명한가 봐.
Is he famous?
유명하지. 마탱이는 갔어도 실력은 확실하거든.
Oh, he is. He's certainly got skills, even if he's bonkers.
그러네. 총알도 다 막아내고.
He does appear to be skilled, seeing as he blocked those
그래서
gunshots.
다들 웬만하면 총을 안 쓰지. 한따까리 하는 놈들한테 총을 쓰기에는
That's why guns aren't used too often. They're not very effective against actual competent opponents.
확실히 지금까지 방문한 손님들 대부분은 총기류를 사용하지 않았어. 왜
아니,
사용하지 않는 거야?
Now that you mention it, the majority of the guests we've had so far don't carry firearms. Is there any other reason guns aren't used?
비싸거든. 정말 비싸. 그래서 비효율적이고.
It's the cost. They're awful expensive. It's just not worth it most of the time.
총도 총대로 비싸지만 저 불쌍한 녀석들 말대로 탄환 가격이 장난 아니야.
Guns are pricey on their own, but bullets are plain ridiculous, like those poor folks said.
탄환 제작에 들어가는 비용이 꽤 드나 보네.
Manufacturing bullets must be quite costly.
물론 그것도 있지. 하지만 제일 말도 안 되는 건 머리에서 총기류에 책정한 세금이야.
That's true, of course. The biggest factor, though, is the tax the head levied on firearms.
총의 종류마다 다르겠지만 보통 탄창 2개의 값과 쓸만한 총의 가격이 비슷해.
It depends on the gun, but 2 full magazines worth of bullets cost almost the same as a decent gun.
사무소 단위로 쓸 탄환을 구비해 두는 것보다 사무소 전원에게 강화 시술을 해주는 게 더 싸게 먹힐걸?
Heck, giving your entire office crew augmentation procedures is probably cheaper than keeping enough bullets in stock for them to use.
성능에 따른 효율로 보자면 말도 안 되는 거라고. 자연스럽게 총과 탄환을 제작하는 공방도 찾아보기 힘들고.
The cost is so high, it outweighs the benefit by a metric ton. It's hard to find a workshop that treats guns or bullets.
심지어 취득하기 까다롭다고 소문난 총기류 제작 면허를 받은 공방에서만 만들 수 있으니까.
What's more, workshops aren't even allowed to craft those without a firearms manufacturing license, which is apparently very tricky to get.
이유가 뭐라고 생각해?
What do you think is the reason firearms are made so inaccessible?
내 짐작이지만 쉽게 죽일 수 없도록 하는 것 같아.
This is just my hunch, but I don't think they want killings to happen too easily.
무엇을?
Killing what?
사람을?
People in general.
그런 배려가 있을 줄이야.
I didn't quite. It's kind of weird. That what she said there's like way too little compared to what's actually written here. But then there's times where it's like what they say seems to be a whole lot compared to. Like I don't understand. I didn't quite expect the rulers of the city to be humanitarians.
아, 당연히 머리와 이 도시가 사람의 생명을 중요시한다는 건 아니야.
Oh, not because the head of the city value human life or anything, obviously.
사람이 사람을 시시하게 죽여선 안 된다는 철학? 뭐 그런 것 같아.
It seems like they have this weird philosophy that the process of a human killing another shouldn't be trivial or insignificant.
웃기네. 총이 아니더라도 사람을 죽이는 것은 얼마든지 시시할 수 있는데.
How funny. There's gonna be plenty insignificant even without guns.
그렇지.
Well, you aren't wrong there.
여기까지 오지는 않네.
Phew, he's not following us all the way here.
누군가의 손바닥 위에 보기 좋게 놀아나고 있는 느낌이군.
It's as if some omniscient? Yeah, that makes sense. Omniscient person is toying with
푸른
us.
잔향은 모든 걸 아는 것 같았어.
Blue reverberation seemed like he knew everything.
당장 목숨이라도 부지한 게 다행이라고 생각할 수밖에.
We should be thankful we survived him somehow.
스테판, 너무 긴장하지 마.
Don't get too nervous, Stefan.
어떻게 긴장을 안 하냐고. 기껏 도망쳐 온 곳이 생판 모르는 도서관인데.
How can I not be nervous? We ended up in a library we know almost nothing about.
우리 탄환도 얼마 남지 않은 거 알지?
You know we're almost out of bullets, right?
여기서 죽든 아까 푸른 잔향한테 죽든 마찬가지야.
What's the point of running away from the blue reverb if we're gonna die here anyway?
그럼 당연히 좀 더 나중에 죽는 걸 선택해야지.
Then we should at least try to die a bit later, obviously.
어차피 인간은 언젠가 다 죽는데 그냥 지금 죽자는 거랑 뭐가 달라?
Humans all die eventually. There's little use in delaying the inevitable.
그건 또 맞는 말이네.
See, he's got a point.
걱정 마. 내가 잘 해볼게.
Don't worry, I'll work it out.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
안녕하세요. 곧 죽어서 당신의 책이 될 예정인 스테판입니다.
Hello, I'm Stefan, soon to be dead and shelved in your
이
bookcases.
손님은 기운이 없으시네요. 책이 될지 책을 얻으실지는 손님에게 달려 있답니다.
You don't quite appear to be spirited, dear guests. It's ultimately up to you whether you become a book or return triumphantly with the runs you need.
예. 힘찬 응원 고맙습니다.
Yeah, thanks for the kind
너
words.
때문에 분위기 다 처지게 생겼잖아.
You're ruining our mood.
신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다.
Don't mind
저희가
him.
지금 급하게 도망쳐 온 것이라서요.
Don't mind him. We're in a bit of a hurry right now.
저희는 볼 일만 보고 돌아가겠습니다.
We'll just take care of business here and go back.
이해합니다. 다양한 손님들이 각자의 사정을 안고 오는 곳이니까요.
I understand. Various guests visit here with their own reasons and
더
purpose.
무례하신 분들도 계셨으니 걱정 마시길 바랍니다.
There have been much more impolite guests, so please don't worry about your attitude.
푸른 잔향이나 이 녀석이나 둘 다 싸한 건 마찬가지인 것 같은데.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this lady. She seems just as eerie as the blue reverb.
차라리 아까 깔끔하게 푸른 잔향에게 죽는 게 나았을 수도 있겠어.
Maybe just dying to the blue reverb was a better idea than this.
조잘조잘 앵무새 새끼도 아니고 얼른 들어가기나 해.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. What are you, a parrot? Get inside already.
성질 급하기는.
Fine, hothead.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Okay, so this is another one where it's just one person, or one floor. Before we go with anything else, I want to check one thing. Malkuth, what do you need? We got the book of Carnival for Malkuth. We don't have the books. Hod needs a book of something. Okay, so there's no like special conditions of like, complete a certain, like, with specific cards, so. Okay.
여러분,
We can go ahead and skip this because we just watched that scene. I'd say no reason not to take our best crew. Let's see how this goes. Let's see, melee page icon, the more common type of combat page. When a melee page clashes with a ranged page, its offensive die cannot be damaged to the ranged opponent immediately, even if it wins the clash against their offensive die. However, the melee die may be retained upon winning a clash and moved to the end of the dice queue for reuse. Range pages will always be played before melee regardless of speed. Less common combat pages that perform attacks at a distance. Even if an offensive die of a range page loses in a clash, the offense die of a melee page... Okay, however, the opponent's melee die will be retained to the... Okay, so even if we lose, we can still attack them. Okay, single use, single use, single use. Ah, there's a stagger. But that's fine, because he went down. Okay, they're both staggered. Well, he's dead anyway, so there we go. Damn. 22 damage. Whew. Curtain call for deception at full stop office.
스테판이라는 친구는 결국 책이 되었군.
That Stefan guy follow turned into a book just as he expected.
마지막까지 세상을 탓하다니 오히려 안쓰럽네.
It's kind of sorry to see him keep railing at the world until the end.
세상을 탓하는 것이 잘못이라고 생각해?
Think it's wrong to blame the world?
충분히 탓할 수 있지. 자신의 불행에 대한 책임을 세상에 떠넘기는 마음이 약해 보여서 안쓰럽다고 한 건 아니야.
Nothing wrong with that. It's not like I think he was weak-willed for putting the blame on the world for his miseries.
나도 그 세상에 사는 게 안타까워서 그렇지. 애써 세상을 탓하지 않으려는 내가 안쓰러워서.
It's just that I pity myself for living in that same world. Sorry that I keep trying not to fault this world.
난 세상을 저주해.
I curse this world.
나도 그래.
Same, to be honest. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. We didn't get too many in there, so we're just gonna go ahead and burn this one. Let's see. Gain 2 power on the first team. Can only use ranged combat pages. Can only use ranged 1. Offensive die plus 3 for the first scene. Okay. But a lot of the range are single use, so you have to like. You have to end the combat quick. They do seem pretty good though. Okay, let's try to Get a couple more of their cards. Alrighty with the stagger, goddamn. Okay, trying all those. That's what we'll get. Okay, he's another one that's ranged only, but gains 1 power at the start of the scene. Okay. Ooh, that one's pretty good one. Full stop to life, 3 to 7. Click 1 feeble next scene. Okay. Beyond the shadows, 3 to 7 dodge, 2 to 5 on hit, inflict 1 bleed, inflict 2 bleed. Okay. Still have some pages to get, so I'm just gonna keep fighting these guys. And we're not getting a lot of books off these guys, which is making this take a while. Okay, we don't need any more of him. Okay, so we got all of her books. So we need to save you for last. That should increase the number of books we get out of him. Gotta get 2 more pages from him. Okay, so you're coming for me first. Let's go ahead and just start with that. Damn, I'm already off to a rough start. Damn it. You know what? We could probably do fervent beats on you. Why not? Bit rough. Okay, those guys are done. So we just need to get 2 more of the pages. And we got them. Nice. I don't think I'm going to use them because, you know, it is an option. I don't know how I really feel about these one-use cards. At least not yet. Okay, Yasad's almost good, Hod's almost good, and Nestek's almost good. Okay, so we might have them level up here shortly. Let's do the next Book of Walter and Book of Isadora, which I have plenty of, so...
스승님, 차는 늘 드시던 대로 준비했습니다.
I've prepared your usual tea, Master.
고맙네, 필립군.
Thank you, Philip.
스승님.
Master?
이런. 오래전 못난 친구의 소식을 이렇게 듣게 되다니.
Good grief. This is what I must hear from my old friend.
오늘따라 차의 맛과 향이 진해서 좋군.
This tea has a strong aroma and taste today. I like it.
예, 감사합니다.
Thank you for the compliment, sir.
오랜 친구의 소식이 무슨 말씀이신가요?
What is the news you received from your old friend, if I may ask?
필립군, 도서관에 대해 들어본 적 있나?
Philip, have you heard of the library?
예, 협회에서 도시 전설로 지정한 사건 정도로만 알고 있습니다.
Yes, although I know little of it other than it's an urban legend.
얼마 전 도시 질병으로 등급이 올라갔다네. 츠바이의 육과가 당했다고 하더군.
It has recently been exalted to the urban plague, and it appears that this way Section 6 fell victim to it.
그렇다면 그 친구분이라는 게...
Then the old friend of yours is...
그래, 월터지. 이 친구도 도서관에서 잠들었나 보군.
Yes, it's Walter. He seems to have fallen to the library.
못난 친구야. 그렇게 위로 올라가려 발버둥 치다가 결국 이런 꼴이라니.
Foolish old pal. He struggled so much trying to rise the ranks, yet this is how he ends.
안타깝네요. 같은 츠바이 동기셨다고 들었습니다. 상심이 크시겠어요.
I'm sorry for your loss. I heard he was a colleague back in this way. It must be heartbreaking.
상심이 크긴 무슨. 월터 녀석은 전부터 늘 안 잊고 왔다네.
My heart is unscathed, boy. I was never fond of Walter.
예?
Pardon?
그릇이 작은 친구였지. 머리를 나름 굴리는 것처럼 보여도 생각이 단편적이었어.
He didn't quite have the potential to be a capable man. He seemed clever, but his thoughts were one-dimensional.
게다가 말끝마다 물음표를 붙이며 질문해대니 어찌나 거슬리던지.
His habit of making rhetorical questions? Goodness, that was annoying.
그런데 군뱅이도 구르는 재주가 있다고. 저세술이 좋은 건지 운이 좋은 건지 육과에서 더 밑으로 떨어지지 않은 것만으로도 다행이었지.
Although I suppose he did have some talent, seeing as he managed to stay in Section 6 without getting demoted further. Perhaps it was savor flair or mere luck?
이놈의 지긋지긋한 쌍화차 냄새. 오늘따라 더 진한데.
I'm sick of the smell of sangwacha. It's even stronger today.
어서 오세요, 선배.
Hello, Sionbei.
필립, 아주 날마다 쌍화차 타는 실력이 늘어가나 봐.
Hey, Philip. Looks like you're getting better at making tea day by day, huh?
그렇다네. 필립 군이 쌍화차 말아주는 솜씨가 용해.
He certainly is. Phil's an expert when it comes to brewing sangwacha.
나도 제대로 한번 배워서 아내에게 타줘야겠어.
Maybe I should learn from him so I can make some for my wife.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
무슨 그런 묘한 표정으로 웃어? 쌍화차만 주구장창 만들려고 우리 사무소 들어왔나?
Cut it out with that awkward smile. You didn't join our office to make tea all day.
누나 양, 필립 군은 실제 성과도 훌륭하다네. 보란 듯이 5급 해결사도 되지 않았는가?
Now, Una, Philip has shown excellent results in the field as well. He's become a proud grade 5 fixer now.
쌍화차 만드는 솜씨를 심사에 반영했다면 1급은 물론이고 3까지 부여받았을 걸세.
If his sangwacha expertise counted towards grade evaluations, he could have easily become a grade 1 and gotten a color too.
그래, 필립 군이 3을 받는다면 이 쌍화차에 동동 띄어진 노른자같이 샛노란색이겠군.
Yes, if he were to receive a color, perhaps it would be bright yellow, much like the hue of this egg yolk floating atop egg yolk in tea. Okay.
내가 좋아하는 개나리의 색과도 같지.
It's also the color of forsythia, my favorite flower.
스승님, 제발 실없는 소리 좀 그만하세요. 필립이 뭘 보고 배우겠어요?
Please stop with the silly jokes, Master. Philip needs a trusty role model.
어쨌든 천의 바늘 의뢰는 마무리하고 왔습니다.
Anyway, I've taken care of the request regarding the 1,000 needles.
대단해요, 선배. 단독으로 도시 전설 의뢰도 해결하시고요.
Oh, you're impressive, Sionbei. Solving an urban legend class request all on your own?
마지막에는 위험했어. 어디서 구했는지 몰라도 뇌간집 속 공명기를 이용해서 녀석들의 몸이 한 덩어리로 뭉쳐졌다니까.
It was kind of dangerous at the end. I don't know where they got it, but the thing started merging into one using a brainstem focus resonator.
그 속에서 건물은 녹아내리지, 미친 듯이 터져 나오는 바늘에 맞은 사람들이 폭발해서 아수라장이 됐지. 아, 정말 죽는 줄 알았다고.
The building started melting. Needles kept pouring out of the lump like crazy. People stuck by those needles started exploding and creating chaos. It was awful.
게다가 그 배우는
And the culprit behind that was...
역시 그 배후는 어제의 약속이었나?
Was it yesterday's promise as expected?
맞아요. 그런 것 같던데요.
Yeah, that seemed to be the case.
솔직히 믿을 순 없지만 마법이라는 것이 정말 존재하는 모양이에요.
I really don't want to believe it, but it looks like magic really does exist.
바늘마다 이상한 문양 같은 게 새겨져 있더라고요.
Strange symbols and stuff are carved on every needle.
그리고 그런 증폭기는 듣도 보도 못했어요. 적어도 제가 아는 선에서는요.
I haven't even heard of any other amplification device that can do that. Not from my knowledge, at least.
그래도 무사히 처리했지 않은가? 유나 양도 우리 사무소의 자랑이야.
Still, you dealt with it and came back alive. You're the pride of our office, Yuna.
어째 제가 다 먹여 살리고 있는 것 같지만요.
Feels like I'm the only working member, though.
게다가 사무소는 둥지에 있어서 월세도 살떨리고 이번 의뢰비로는 부족한 거 아시죠?
And monthly rent is rather intimidating since our office is in a nest. You know the requests I did won't be enough to cover it, right?
그 문제라면 괜찮다네. 앞으로 3개월 정도는 걱정 없을 만한 일을 받았으니.
No need to worry about our financial situation. We received a request that could keep us afloat for 3 months.
도시 질병급이라도 돼요?
Is that an urban plague job or something?
그렇다네.
It is indeed.
도시 질병이요?
An urban plague?
무슨 일인데요? 우리 사무소 단독으로 처리하나요?
What is it about? Is our office going alone?
도서관이라네. 쇠기 사무소에 연락을 해봤지만 다른 일이 있는 건지 바빠 보이더군.
It's the library. I tried contacting the Wedge office, but they seem to be busy with their own work.
일단 우리 사무소 단독으로 처리한다고 했네.
Plus, we'll be taking care of it ourselves for now.
게다가 이번 의뢰는 츠바이 협회로부터 직접 받은 건이지.
Besides, this request was directly assigned to us by this Way Association.
아무래도 전투에 능통한 사무소가 필요한 모양이야.
Perhaps they deemed that they need an office proficient in combat for this job.
알겠어요. 그럼 연락 돌릴게요.
Got it. I'll make some calls then.
부탁하네 유나 양.
Please do, Yuna.
저에게는 첫 도시 질병급 사건이네요.
This is gonna be my first time handling a urban plague class
그렇지
case.
필립군.
That is true, Philip.
도시 질병급 의뢰는 처음이겠지만 너무 긴장하지는 말게.
I know this is your first time with an urban plague class request, but try to loosen up a bit.
나나 유나 양을 보고 배우는 경험이라고 생각하는 게 좋을 거야.
Think of it as a learning experience. Watch how Yuna and I act on the field.
이번 일을 잘 마무리한다면 전처럼 영감님 집에서 홈파티라도 하자고요.
If we get this job done, why don't we throw a party at your house like the last time, Gramps?
유나 양, 어디 가서 굶어 죽지는 않겠어?
You surely have a way to get yourself fed, Yuna.
제가 한 먹상 하잖아요. 영감님 요리 솜씨도 끝내주고요.
You know how much I love to eat, don't you, Gramps? And your cooking is awesome too.
홈파티인가요?
House party, huh?
왜 그리 울상이야, 필리? 도시질병 사건을 맡아서 혹시 긴장한 거야?
Why the long face, Philip? Got too nervous to take on an urban plague?
아니에요.
It's nothing.
뭐 아니면 됐어. 먼저 준비하고 있을게요.
All right then. I'll be preparing first.
필립군. 이 일이 끝나면 잠시 둘이 이야기라도 하는 게 어떤가?
Philip, how about a small conversation between the two of us once this job is done? Sure.
고민이 있는 것으로 보여서 말이지.
It seems that you had concerns in your mind.
알겠습니다.
Understood, sir.
저 할아범은 아직도 해결사 일을 하고 계시네.
Huh? That Gramps is still doing fixer work?
아는 사람?
You know him?
별건 아니고 예전에 몇 번 스쳐 지나가듯 친세진 적 있어.
It's nothing huge. I came across him a few times in the past and owe him some favors.
뼈가 굵은 해결사기도 하고.
He's one of the veterans too.
꽤 전의 일이지만 젊었을 때 연기 전쟁에서 어느 정도 이름 날렸던 해결사 중 하나야.
He made his bones to agree in the smoke war when he was younger.
확실히 인맥이 꽤 넓은 것 같아 보였어.
He didn't seem to have many connections.
그때에 비하면야 지금은 나처럼 퇴물이지만
Oh, he's washed up now, just like me.
너보다 잘 나가는 것 같은데?
He seems to be faring much better than you, though.
꼭 그렇게 사실을 말해야 직성이 풀리지.
Oh, did you really have to stab me with those facts?
내부는 꽤 그럴싸하네.
This interior is pretty slick.
최장버거 의뢰건으로 습격했던 공장과 분위기가 비슷하네요.
Reminds me of the factory raided as part of the Midnight Pancreas Burgers request.
제발 좀. 그 사건은 떠올리기도 싫단 말이야. 게다가 여기에 어딜 봐서 비슷하다는 거야?
Oh, please. I don't even want to be reminded of that case. And I'm seeing any similarities
그
here.
공장도 그런 무서운 일이 일어났던 곳치고는 이렇게 깔끔하고 분위기가...
I mean, that factory was also pretty clean and moody for a place where terrible things...
필립군.
Philip?
아까 마신 쌍화차를 다시 개원할 뻔했다네.
I almost got to retaste my sangwa cha I drank a bit ago.
죄송합니다.
Sorry, sir.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest.
반갑네. 분명 자네가 엔젤라겠군.
A pleasure to meet you. You must be Angela.
이곳의 관장이자 사서입니다.
Yes, I am the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
자네를 죽이려면 어떻게 해야 하나?
Tell me, what should we do to kill you?
저도 궁금하네요.
I'd like to know that as well.
그렇군. 재밌는 농담도 할 줄 아는 친구구먼.
I see. You have the capability of casual banter.
스승님, 말 길게 끌 거 없지 않아요?
Let's cut the chat short, shall we, master?
엔젤라 양, 그렇게나 많은 죽음을 머금고 편하게 마무리 지을 생각하지 말게나.
Now, Angela, do not hope to meet a peaceful end after imbuing your hands in so much
진짜
blood.
마찬가지로 보이네요.
I believe the same could be said to you.
그럼 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place, then. Okay, so this is another one where... Oh my goodness, Salvador, what the hell? Start of an act, 3 random allies gain 2 protection. Unsuccessful hit, deal 1 to 2 stagger damage if target has burn. Stigma workshop fact, when inflicting burn, adding combat page, using combat pages, apply 1 additional stack. God damn, at the end of the start of the phase, gain 3 strength if no other allies are present, so we gotta take her down first. When inflicting burn, using combat pages, apply 1 additional stack. Gain power by double the current emotional level up to level 1. Okay, when inflicting burn, okay. This team looks like it might be a challenge. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go for Philip first, and we'll go for Una, and then we'll go for Salvador. Oof. There's a stagger. Philip's down. Okay, we're staggered. Ooh. Okay, I got 2 people staggered at the moment. Maybe we take the Fervent Beats and put it on myself. Because if we can take Salvador down pretty quickly... There's a stagger. Unit's down. Now just Salvador between like 4 hits. Got him. That was rough. Curtain call for the reception at the Dawn office. Okay, and we got stagger resist +2. That actually seems pretty good.
저 할아범은 나이를 먹어서도 여전하구만.
That Gramps still hasn't changed after so many years.
상대는 너를 알아보지 못한 것 같은데.
He didn't seem to recognize you though.
해결사들이 얼마나 많은 사람과 만나고 헤어지는데 그걸 전부 기억하는 게 대단한 거지.
Fixers meet so many people in their lives, it's pretty much impossible to remember them all.
게다가 그냥 해결사도 아니고 다리 넓은 할아범 같은 사람은 더더욱 힘들 거야.
And Gramps knows even more people than most fixers, so there's no way he'd recount everyone he'd meet.
굳이 기억할 필요도 없긴 하지만
Not like he needs to though.
아니면 나이가 나이다 보니 가물가물한 걸 수도 있고.
And he's old, so his memories probably got shaky.
그럼 너는 왜 아는 척하지 않은 거야?
Why didn't you say to him that you knew him then?
난 그냥 일 버리기 싫어서. 이런 곳에서 아는 척 해봤자 서로에게 불편해질 뿐이잖아.
I didn't want to make a scene. Given the time of day, would have only made us both uncomfortable.
전장에 나가서 적군에게 대뜸 안녕? 난 네 3년 전 친구였는데 기억나? 라고 물어보면 확실히 당황스럽지. 신경 쓰이기도 하고.
Imagine walking up to your enemy in battle and saying, "Hi there, we were friends 3 years ago, remember?" It'd be awkward for sure, and bothersome too.
그렇게 맺고 끊음이 확실한 거 싫진 않아.
I don't dislike how you try not to leave any loose ends in their relationships.
그렇지. 정에 매달리는 건 진작에 그만뒀으니까.
Guess so. Gave up caring about bonds long ago.
그리고 누누이 말하지만 서로 농담 주고받아도 언제 당할지 모르는 세계야.
As I say from time to time, you never know when someone will backstab you in this world, even those who you casually joke with.
실은 누구보다 할아범이 잘 알고 있겠지.
Perhaps knew that better than anyone, I'm sure. Okay, so now we have Spiderbud and Porcupus. Oh, that sounds super fun. Okay. Salvador's got a new page for us. A new golden one. And he's got some gold cards, so... And we ended up getting it, too. Nice. So that's Speed Dice, Guardian at the end, at 3 random allies get 2 protection. That is... Whew. Unsuccessful hit, deal 1 to 2 stagger damage if target has burn. Inflicted burn using... Okay. And we also got the Lone Fixer one. Okay, I might have to use Salvador there because that seems really good. Reduce power of target's current die by 1. Ooh. Okay. Draw 1. Oh, some card draw, finally. On Clash, reduce power of opponent's next die by 2. That's Seems pretty good. Butterfly slash. Okay. Yeah, that's what we really needed was some card draw. I'm glad we got that. The unit does have some more cards for us, so we'll probably go ahead and, Alright, so the first thing we're doing is we're gonna go ahead over here to Salvador. That is about a 8 increase in health, 5 stagger damage. We get 2 more speed, or no, 1 more speed. And then we're gonna also probably come over here and give Hod August page. I don't remember what she had, so... Oh, she had Mars's page. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give him Mars. You have 2 protection, 2 random allies next scene. Yeah, that's, we're taking that. The only thing we're not really taking advantage of is the burn. So we might want to build a burn deck if we get the chance to. Okay, so that should kind of help out because he'll do additional damage when against burns, and she can do some burning damage. And I guess Flaming Bat also does some. All right. So here's a question: do we want to attempt that right now? Or do I try to go for the last one? Oh wait, we need to get, before we do anything else. Invitation, Dawn. Okay, we still have some books. Yep, it's in the invitation. Let's try this again. Alright. We need to take care of Philip first. I think that works. Basically just did the same thing to each other. Ooh, he hits hard. That was a lot of damage. Go. So he's coming for this one. I think we do shocking blow, get those out of our hand. We could do... do that, and we'll do a butterfly slash on Philip. Oh, come on. Hey there, Kale. How's it going? There's a stagger. Holy shit, that card is so good. Okay, Philip's gone. A little bit. Next, we gotta go after Unit because she powers up based on being the only one left. Let's get some of these cards out of here. So we're gonna go you and protection on people. We do want to decrease that maybe and put some burns on her. God damn, there is no mercy to her right now. And there's Yuna. You know what? Fervent Beats, just we're gonna end the fight. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we will do you next. There's the stagger. God damn. Whew. Once you get him staggered, he's not so bad. But he hits hard. 10% boost to dash die powered by our 2% chance. Okay. That's not great. Let's go ahead and burn some of those books. You know what? We'll burn a couple more of his as well, just to kind of see if we can get any more cards from him, because he's got some decent cards. Yeah, I've been making some decent progress. And there's the unit pages. Nice. More of another Crack of Dawn. I'll happily take that. That's a pretty decent card. Some more draws, which we really needed. A lot of burns. More of these butterfly slashes, which looks nice. Alright, so we have everything from him and her. I I think what I want to try to do before I go ahead and start Spider-Bud and Porcupus, we will do this next story. But then this is probably the last thing I do tonight because it is getting, should be about 3 hours of streaming. And I do have to wake up a bit early. Confirmed. The Mulder office boarding the train.
녀석들한테 관측 장치 붙여둔 건 확실하지?
These guys look interesting. You made sure to attach the observation device on them. Uh-huh.
보노, 관측 상황은 어때?
Bono, how's the observation going?
달로기도 도와주고 있지만 영 쉽지 않아.
Alex helping me out, but it ain't easy.
이번 일로 실마리라도 잡히면 좋겠는데.
We can find some leads at least.
이제 와서 다시 물어보는 거지만 이건 확실하지?
I know it's a bit late to ask this, but you sure this job's a trusty one?
몇 번이나 말해. 추적 못하는 경로로 이어간 바로 받을 수 있다고.
How many times should I say that we can get 200 million on right away through an untraceable route? It's a deal offered by the Kane office. You could probably trust us.
철석같이 믿고 있네. 돈을 받는다고 하더라도 특이점에 대한 비밀을 어설프게 건드리다가 꼬리 밟히면 보험 혜택이고 뭐고 얄짤없이 인생 끝이야.
I don't trust like that. Pay isn't the problem here. If we get caught trying to uncover the secrets of singularity, we're done for. No insurance is going to protect us.
W사 뒤에는 R사가 있으니 그렇게 겁내는 게 이해는 가. 그렇다고 여기서 그만둘 거야?
I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's I gotta work on building my decks a little bit better, but I'm really liking the challenge. I mean, it's been a little bit on the easier side for now, but I don't know. I definitely see where like strategy is going to become a big thing because I'm starting to see a lot of different types of card decks that you could build. I understand what you're scared of because our corp has W's corp's back, but you're gonna quit here, are we? We wouldn't be here if we could. The warp train is departing in 5 minutes.
아무리 생각해도 내키지 않는다니까. 어금니 녀석들에게 부착해둔 요상한 관측 장치로 인과를 파악할 수 있다는 게 말이 돼?
And there's also the idea that like we're seeing different aspects of the city, which I really like. There's more exploration of the world that we didn't get to see too much of in the first game. Seriously, not really feeling this. Doesn't it make sense that we can track the cause and effect of everything with some weird observation device we sneaked onto him? It's a device Kane office gave us. They said it's invaluable with only a few copies of it in the city.
그리고 그 성능은 우리가 직접 검증해봤고.
And we verified its performance ourselves.
도시에 별천지 같은 기술이 많다고 해도 이렇게 소편한 기술이 있을 리가 없을 텐데.
I know the city has all kinds of bizarre technology, but I still doubt anything could be this convenient. Hey, the train's heading off.
좋아. 이제 10초만 기다리면 된다.
Okay, we just need to wait 10 seconds now.
9, 8. 아직은 인과 어쩌고 기록 장치가 무사히 작동하고 있어.
9, 8. Causality whatever reporting device is working for now.
5. 뭐야? 저거 이거 이상하잖아.
7. Wait, something's not right. They're missing. We can't observe them anymore.
워프 열차를 탄 상태였는데 사라졌다고? 아직 도착하기도 전인데.
Gone missing inside a warp train? Hasn't even arrived at its destination yet.
장치에 문제가 있는 게 틀림없어. 역시 그렇게 편한 기술이 있을 리가 없다고 했잖아.
I knew there was something off with this device. I told you it can't be possible for any technology to be this convenient. Don't put the blame on the device. It's not broken. It's still working, see? Something must have happened inside the train.
특이점에 문제가 생겼다구나. 눈치채고 일부러 키를 고장낸 거 아니야?
Maybe there's a problem with the singularity, or maybe they noticed the device and rigged it.
쉽게 고장낼 수 있는 장치가 아니야. 그럴 능력이 있는 놈들도 아니었고.
Not so easily manipulable. And they definitely weren't capable of doing that.
그야 모르는 일이지.
You never know.
어쩌면 W사가 특이점의 비밀이 새어나가는 일을 막기 위해 방해 전파를 보내는 것일 수도 있어.
Could be W Corp sending a jamming signal to prevent singularity from being leaked.
방위 사무소 녀석들은 이런 거 하나 조사 안 해뒀던 거야?
And the Kane office hasn't made any preliminary research before giving us this request.
미치겠구나. 이 여간에 혹해서 이런 엉터리 일이나 하고 있다니.
This is driving me crazy. We're doing a sham job for 200 million on. Stop whining, will you?
내가 생각했을 때는
Could have something to do with this.
것 같은데. 아주 보란 듯이 어금니 사무소 측이 적혀 있어.
This thing has the books of the Mueller office listed on, like it knows what we were doing.
말도 안 돼. 사라진 지 1분도 채 안 됐어.
That can't be. Not even a minute has passed since they disappeared.
도서관이라면
The library.
그래 알고 있어. 해결사든 조직이든 만나면 도서관 이야기뿐이니까.
Yeah, I've heard of it. All the fixers and syndicates have been talking about it these days.
이제 어떻게 할 거야? 저 이상한 곳에 우리도 들어가자고?
I'm just kind of curious, like, how much progress I've made, because it still feels like we're very early on. So what's the plan? We're gonna head to that bizarre place?
다른 방법이 없잖아.
We don't have any other way.
기억 아니라고 해도 목숨을 걸고 싶지는 않다고 확실한 것도 아니고.
Even if it's 200 million is on the line, I don't want to risk my life. Going there won't guarantee success either.
녀석들의 책을 보면 저 안에서 무슨 일이 났는지 볼 수 있을지도 모르지.
We might be able to see what happened on the train if we read their books.
일이 여기서 꼬이지 않았으면 좋겠는데.
Just hope things don't get screwed even further.
역시 특이점에 대해서 알아내려는 사람들이 있네.
Sure, why not? These people are, there really are people trying to investigate singularities.
당연하지. 특이점이 가져다 주는 돈이 얼마나 대단한데.
Of course. It can bring tremendous amounts of money.
회사도 특이점의 비밀을 유지하려고 꽤나 공들이지 않았어?
Pretty sure L-Corp put a lot of effort into keeping singularity secrets too.
연기 전쟁 이후 세워진 친환경 에너지 회사.
The eco-friendly energy company founded after the smoke war.
덕분에 그 지긋지긋하고 답답한 연기가 사라졌다고.
We were free from that suffocating smoke thanks to your corp.
말했잖아. 난 갇힌 채 대본만 읽었다고.
Good lord. Didn't I tell you already? All I did was recite the script trapped underground.
만약에 특이점을 알아내면 바로 뺏기는 거야?
Can a singularity be stolen if its secrets are exposed?
그럴 리가. 저 녀석들도 지들이 쓰는 게 아니라 단서라도 잡아서 다른 날개나 거대 조직에 넘기려는 거겠지.
No, that's not how it works. Those guys are probably looking into some clues on how the singularity functions so they can sell that info to another wing or big syndicate.
그 이후로는 특이점의 약점을 빌미로 돈을 뜯어내거나 할 거야.
After that, the party with the secrets will use that to extort money and stuff from the wing.
특이점은 특허가 걸려 있어서 바로 가져다 쓰기에는 위험성이 커. 무엇보다 그 특허는 머리가 관리하고.
Singularities are patented, so it's too risky to just use them even if you know how to make it work. Especially since those patents are all managed by the head.
결국 다 돈이네.
It's all about money in the end.
그나저나 나는 전에 그 워프 열차가 어떻게 됐을지
Anyway,
궁금한데.
I'm kind of curious what happened to that warp train.
손님부터 받는 게 우선이야.
Let's receive our guests first. Can't be lowered compared to depend on the person.
명확하게 이루어지지 않아.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, I don't know. I think we're what? This is like the fourth stream of the game in about 10 hours. So that's $40 value, or the 40-hour value. That's pretty good. Can't seem to make a clear observation of this place either.
결과는 보여도 과정이 보이지 않는 것은
Results can be seen, but not the process.
요즘 유행하는 뒤틀린 것 똑같이 상가져 죽겠네.
It's just like the distortion, the talk of the town lately. What a bother.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest.
어떻게 어금니 사무소의 책을 가지고 있는 거지?
How did you get the book of the Mueller office?
분명 워프 열차에 타고 있었을 텐데 그것도 단 몇 초만.
They're supposed to be in the warp train for only a few seconds.
과연 어떻게 했을까요?
How did we do it, I wonder?
특이점을 파헤치기 위해 많은 노력이 드는 것처럼 도서관의 비밀에도 큰 대가가 따르겠죠?
To be fair, if you played without helping from outside internet, you get up to 200 hours playtime. Oh god, that kind of tells me this game gets a lot harder, huh? I have not been getting any help. I've just been grinding out stuff, so like I think that's what you're supposed to do, because like I've been set up for fights pretty well. Unraveling the secrets of the library must come with a heavy price, like how digging into the principles of singularities is a laborious affair, no?
멍청하게 당연한 걸 물어봤군.
That was a stupid question from us.
뭐가 어떻게 흘러가는 건지.
I have no idea what's going on.
특이점과 다를 바 없다면 도서관이나 책도 충분히 그만한 돈이 든다는 거군.
If the library and its books are just as mysterious as singularities, and hopefully they're worth just as much.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
You see Law of Corp before, it won't be far from it. So I'm guessing there's also a secret ending to this game, just like with Lobotomy Corp. Because you know I have to go for that secret ending if that's the case. But you find your book in this place. Okay, this is another one where we only have one floor available, so there's no reason not to just have our best team. Okay, that's actually really good because he's weak to slash damage, and we got a whole bunch of slash cards, so that should we got a punch person, so they'll focus on her, and I don't think I have any pierce, but that should be fine. Okay, so what's their gimmick? +1 power if target has paralysis, +1 target paralysis, inflict paralysis, so, okay. I'm seeing a lot of paralysis gimmick going on here. Okay. Damn. He can lower that twice and then do 5 to 15 on hit. Okay, so at the end of the scene, gain 1 strength at 50% chance. Next one. A successful hit, deal 1 to 2 damage if target has paralysis. At the start of the act, inflict 1 paralysis to 3 random enemies. Okay, yep. We're just gonna go in with our best team. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with you. Oh wait, I can't do any more. We're gonna do taste my flaming bat. We'll eject you. Wow, my character can't do shit right now. Well, that sucks. Oh, come on. There's a stagger. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use one of our better cards for him. We're gonna do Shocking Blow with you and hope for the best. Oh, more cards. Okay, we should win. Yeah, you know what? There we go. So we're gonna finish this fight right here. Okay, let's see what those cards give us.
여기서는 친환경 에너지 생산, W사는 빠르고 확실한 이동 수단.
L Corp produce clean energy. W Corp operates fast and surefire transportation.
그렇다면 R사의 특이점은 무엇일 것 같아?
What do you think R Corp's singularity is?
효과적으로 살인 기계를 만들어내는 게 특이점이겠지.
But it's something that pumps out efficient killing machines.
R사를 이용했던 네가 더 잘 알고 있지 않아?
Don't you know more about it since you use R Corp services?
여러 번 말하는 것 같지만 난 그런 세세한 일까지는 몰라.
I wonder if W Corp was the one who was getting the rabbits into there so quick. I kind of don't remember. As I said multiple times before, such details are beyond my knowledge. I have little interest in finding out back then.
그래도 지켜본 바로는 확실히 많은 수의 토끼와 개개인의 전투력을 생각하면 이건 맞는 것 같아.
From what I observed of them, concerning the amount of rabbits and the combat power of each unit, you're probably correct.
월등히 강하다고 할 수는 없었지만 안에서 일어나는 일들을 어느 정도 잘 처리해줬으니까.
They're not exceptionally strong, but they did a fine job at grazing the grass inside the facility.
그럼 그 원리는 무엇일까?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think, because I remember that particular line where she complained about the teleportation. I just didn't remember which corporation was behind it. I wonder what the principle behind it is.
R사의 수뇌부가 아니고서야 어떻게 알겠어. 다들 꽁꽁 감춰두는데.
Well, if I know, I'm not an executive R Corp or anything. Every wing keeps its singularity on tight wraps.
비틀림이든 환상체든 과정은 안 보이고 결과만 있다고 했잖아. 다른 특이점들도 비슷해?
Take the distortion and abnormalities, for instance. Only the results are seen, not the process. Same goes for any other singularities.
결과만 소비할 뿐 과정은 아무도 모른다는 거네.
So everyone simply consumes the end result without knowing the
그게
process.
속 편하니까. 기술을 이용하는 중 문제가 생기지 않는 이상 궁금해하지 않지.
It's easier on the mind that way. There's no point asking questions about technology unless they encounter problems using
돈
it.
쓰는 사람들은 돈을 주기만 하면 되니까. 딱히 궁금해할 이유가 없잖아.
People just spend money and get its worth. There's no real reason to question how things work.
엘사도 그러지 않았어?
Wasn't the same with L Corp?
맞아. 결과만 필요했지. 그 과정에서 얼마나 많은 희생을 치르든
You're right.
제대로 진행하기만 하면 됐어.
You're right. It was just the same. All we needed was a result. Didn't matter how many were sacrificed in the process.
그쪽도 그랬다면 다른 날개들도 별반 다를 게 없지.
See? The other wings aren't going to be any different from that. Okay, and so they all got... So we have Fairy Festival, the singing... Oh, God. Okay. This was a pain in the ass to deal with in the Lobotomy Corp. I'm gonna have to probably save those for tomorrow because I do not have... I gotta call it here. I'm liking how we like getting some more fucked up stuff that's going on. The carnival shit and the Church of the Gears, that was really kind of fucked up. Beyond like, yeah, you know, you had killers in the streets, peep cannibals, and the police and shit, but like, this is where it started getting really weird, which I enjoy. Let's go ahead and burn these books real quick. We didn't get too many, so we might have to run that a couple times. Alok's page, we gotta see what that is. Okay, does not give us additional turns though, so that's the only problem. Unstable charge. Okay. 1 to 7, 1 to 6, 2 to 6, 3 to 5, 2 to 7. Zap. Okay, 2 defenses. Both paralyzed isn't bad. Gain 3 strength next scene. 2 to 6 defense. 2 to 4. Okay. The cards aren't great, but they, I mean, I guess if I wanted to build like a debuff deck, that could really, they would be okay. That one's actually not bad. 2 to 8 and 2 to 7 on hit with paralysis. That's probably the one good card I've seen out of this. Oh, you haven't seen everything yet? Yeah, you're right. Let's see. So I got his cards. Dalek is still there, so I need to get rid of his her cards. And then we gotta grab another book of Alok. So we're gonna probably run that again. Next time I'm probably gonna have to go through everyone's decks and try to make them a little bit better. But I'm gonna call that here. And thank you very much for stopping in, Kale. It's always a pleasure having you in chat. And I will maybe see you tomorrow. So, have a good night.